We're live now at midnight. I know the whole Buffalo, New York is watching me, and we got J.R. Ryder in the building.
Yeah, Buffalo, what's up, man?
Ryder.
The world, what's up?
And we got Fred Money in the building. Money.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, y'all have no idea. Like they went through hell to get here. I be telling y'all that we plan to go live at certain times, but that's not how it works, especially with rappers.
Yeah, definitely
You know
don't
what I'm
work
saying?
out that way. But it wasn't our fault, though.
Yeah, blame JetBlue, you heard?
Yeah, JetBlue owes y'all a check. They're not gonna send me the check. That's what I'm telling
They
y'all.
definitely sending you the check,
They're
y'all.
definitely going to send you the check.
Shit, the check is yours. I didn't go through that turmoil. You feel me? I'd be mad as hell if I
went through
that.
worse, though, man. I remember landing in I was supposed to land in fucking Miami. They landed me in Bahamas and said, nah, the weather too crazy in Florida.
That was crazy.
We got to chill here for a second.
Oh no.
Sat on the runway and for 2-3 hours in the Bahamas. They like, yo, we can't get off the plane because nobody got their passport. So
Oh shit.
it's quiet, yeah, but you know, I'm here.
I'd be like, get me the fuck off this shit. I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
that's
hang
how
out
it
in the
felt.
Bahamas
That's
for
the
a
worst
couple
part.
hours.
When you at a destination and they won't even let you off, like.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I'll be mad. But yeah, we finally got you in the building,
we
and
here.
this is something that we wanted to get to happen for a long fucking time.
Yes, sir.
J.R. Ryder. Oh my God.
I like
All
the spot,
writers
man.
blocks. I appreciate that.
Set up fire.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
Got the rose on deck. You know I'm a Harlem nigga. Rose on deck.
Yeah.
Fire.
I cheated. I was like, Fred, what are we drinking? You know what I'm saying? I'm not
I
fucking.
wasn't
that
gonna
part
tell
up.
him no. I was gonna let you I mean,
Nah. I did
yeah.
research. I hit Google and searched J.R. Ryder. What does J.R. Ryder like to drink?
You did right. You
Yeah,
did right.
yeah.
You did right.
But what's good, man? How you feeling? So again, what I be telling people are like, I got, man, the internet's trying to kill me for doing that Smack interview. You feel me?
You shouts
They're
to
like,
Smack.
They're like, what did you do to deserve the Smack interview? Da, da, da. I'm like, that's because we talk real shit. So I don't
Smack a legend.
I don't like sitting here and doing. I'm not a journalist. I'm not about to sit here and grill you and grill them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to ask you 748 questions. I want that shit to be a natural conversation.
Organic, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for the first question, because of that I want to ask you is like, what made you J.R. Ryder? Like, how did this shit start for you? From way back when? What the fuck got y'all into music?
What got me into music?
Parents?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably the reason why Fred got into music.
yeah, he not talking to
be
me
real
though
with
right
you.
now. What they got to
He
do
just
with
said
anything?
y'all.
Yeah, wait till it's
I'm
my
gonna keep
goal.
it
Let
real
me
with
say
you.
that. Why he gotta say it? That's what I'm saying.
Nah, but I started rapping probably when I was 9 years old, and honestly, I can't really pinpoint and say a specific artist got me into music. Just the overall genre of rap just got me into music. Watching, you know what I mean, music video box, and you know, I don't know if that was on out here in Florida or Buffalo, where you from.
The box?
Yeah, music video box.
They had that in
the
Buffalo?
box, right? The one that you type in on the.
You could call.
You call and you type the 3 numbers and they play the video. Hell
Facts.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
copy.
hell
Yeah, so y'all was lit out there,
Yeah,
but nah,
yeah.
you know, just going to the house parties, and you know what I mean, just being a fan of hip hop is what really got me in the '90s. You know what I mean? It's what really Wu-Tang and certain artists like even Snoop Dogg and a lot of New York artists is what really got me in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
So it wasn't like in the household, like your parents weren't always blasting music and shit like that.
Nah, my
Because to
father
be that
wasn't
gifted.
my father wasn't a jazz player. Nah,
Yeah.
I know you wanted to hear that.
Nah. Did they fuck with music like that? Like for me personally.
mean, my sister was like, yeah, she was
R&B type shit.
Yeah, my sister would play like Mary J. Not even R&B. Like she would put me on to all the fire shit because I was underage, and you know back then, especially back in the day in the '90s, like you couldn't be a kid and walk in the HMV or one of them CD spots and just get a album that says parental advisory on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like she'll bring home certain albums, or I'll go to HMV and steal them. You know what I mean? And bring them home, and that's what really got me into just hip hop.
Shout out
Just
to
being a
HMV,
fan,
man.
being an overall fan.
Shout out to HMV, man. I definitely stole out of HMV too before. The Beanie Siegel album, The
They're
Truth.
coming back. Y'all can't say shit about shit like that. There's no statute of limitations anymore. They'll get you
Word on
70
that?
years
Come
later.
on, shout out to HMV, man. They got a business right now.
I got caught a few times, and I, mean, I told Raekwon I got caught stealing his album. Rest in peace, Prodigy. I told Prodigy face to face, like I got caught stealing your album too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Shit, sometimes
that's
you got to
what-
do with that. The store paid
Facts.
for it,
Facts.
so they got their bread.
yeah, because I mean, you couldn't just walk in at a certain age. You couldn't just walk in and just buy a certain album with curses and shit like.
Can they do it now?
Yeah, they don't care. I mean,
Really?
you can't really like restrict that really.
And back then, it
Oh
was,
yeah, well yeah,
streaming
because everything is
platforms.
out.
and back then it was so crazy. You could walk in HMV and you could listen. You could put headphones on like this and listen to the album.
Yeah, in the middle of the aisles, they
Before
got
you
the-
buy
yeah.
it, you listen to it, and that made you want to. Oh, I'm taking this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started rapping like around 9 years old. You know what I mean? And yeah, just perfecting my craft. And at a certain age, I really start taking it serious.
Oh, that's fire. So,
It was
so
at a
you-
point
so
where
you-
I was ghostwriting for people in my hood,
that's
just
fire.
so I could have a cipher.
because the bars are crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that.
All,
Appreciate
all y'all had some crazy motherfucking bars. That was the like it was bigger in like when I look at hip hop. Even when it comes to Griselda, I always mention Griselda, right? Like,
Yeah, you
I
have
came
to.
out
I mean,
here
they're
and
the
I'm
only
thinking
ones.
everybody knows who Griselda is. You know what I mean? And
We're in Florida.
yeah, when I first came out here, but nobody knew. I'm sitting there talking about, oh yeah, you heard that new Benny track? Who?
Because lyricism is not in the mainstream.
Exactly. Out here, it's really like Latin music and Drake.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bad Bunny
facts.
and Drake.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then, but when the shit still ends up making its way through, you know what I mean? So early on, it was like the people in New York knew who the lyricists were, and then the shit starts going worldwide. Just like anywhere else, it starts at your hometown, it starts spreading through, and then it starts going worldwide.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So what, you just heard your brother spitting, and you're like, oh, nah, he ain't about to do this shit without me.
I just. I
You
was
used to steal
I just,
my raps.
Nah, I
Oh, shit.
I was growing up not
He used
rapping.
to steal my rap.
I was growing up not rapping.
I'm gonna be
and
real with you.
I
You
was
used
used
to
to
steal my
hold
rap.
on.
So
nigga,
wait,
let me
wait,
talk.
were you the dude in school
No.
spitting your brother's
Still my
bars?
Listen,
raps.
I done did it before. Yeah, I
Alright,
done,
but
I
look,
done
word to
battled
mother,
a
his
nigga.
name was niggas
That
told
is-
me in the hood, like, yo, he called himself Fred Ryder.
Yo, y'all
Niggas
believe
is
that? Why y'all laughing like y'all
Word-
believe that?
That's word of my grandmother.
Yo,
'Cause the little brothers- I'm
that's
a
what a
little brother,
nigga told
you
him and lied. But listen, right? Nah, I just remember being young, probably like, nah, man. I just remember being in the hood young and people just come up to me like, yo, man, your brother nice. You heard your brother on this. Or, yo, you heard your brother on this. And by the time I was like 15, I would be in the studio with him and he'd be in these fly-ass studios. And after he working, he'll have like an hour or something left. And I'd just be like, yo, I play around. I used to get high behind his back and like just write something and say, yo, let me do something. And one day he said, all right, lay something down. He left. And I just stayed there with the engineer and recorded it. And when he came back, he like, yo, that shit crazy. I'm putting that on my mixtape, man. I was on every one of his albums after that. Yeah,
That's fire.
sure.
Yeah,
I got a deal at 17. I started at 16, got a deal at 17.
I'm glad you
Who
said
got
that
you
you
the
used to
deal?
smoke behind his back.
Oh my God.
Because I got a big brother too.
Yeah, he
That's-
did
that's
not.
really how it was.
He ain't let me.
Yeah, I didn't want him to hang around me because I was always smoking. and
He wouldn't.
always-
He wouldn't even let me see him smoke. He'd be like, "Yo, I see people try to pass him blunts." He'd be like, "Nah, I'm good." Niggas be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Nah, I'm good." Not knowing that, I'd be like, "Yo, let me go use the bathroom," and I'm rolling up, smoking.
So he already had you. Yeah, he already had you beat. But that's how I used to be with my older brother. I'm like, nah, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? My brother went to the military and it was over. I became a piece of shit after that. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Because big at Dominican. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like I guess I'm a fake Dominican because I wasn't born. You was born in the Dominican?
Nah, I was born in
'cause
Harlem
you're a fake
Hospital.
Dominican too.
Not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. We went to school in DR too. You heard? And we lived there. Just to let it be known. Just to let it be known,
And I
y'all.
know where my parents is from.
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
asked you outside, I
Yeah,
said,
you
I
don't know.
don't.
You said, I don't
You
know.
said,
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, and it threw me off. You like, nah, I'm from the Dominicans.
You know what it is?
When a
No,
nigga
I
say
ain't say
that,
I'm not from the
no,
Dominicans.
No, you said I'm from the Dominican.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
fuck
When a
yeah,
with
nigga
you.
say that,
I
when a
fuck with
nigga
you.
say that, he
Yo,
No,
bro,
no,
yo,
I said
yo,
my
bro, I
my
fuck
pops
with
was
you,
born in
but you
Dominican.
definitely said
yo,
that,
but you
All right,
definitely
so-
when a nigga say
So the
that,
thing
that's
is,
a red
the
flag
thing
right
is,
there.
I told I'm pretty sure. I always said I thought my pops was he owned houses in Santo Domingo. And I was
Now
like,
you talking. Now you talking.
Now you talking.
Now you
But
talking.
I didn't
Now you
know.
talking.
Now you
I
talking like
didn't
you
know
Googled
when
something
I-
just
no,
now.
No, when I know that. I was out in Santo Domingo when 9/11. I was out there.
Okay, copy.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm on the plane. No diss to all the Dominicans and shit, but I'm on the
You
first.
was on the plane the same day?
No. We were supposed to fly out the next day. So they canceled the shit for a few days and we fly out. A lot. Not to shit on our Dominicans, but a lot of Dominicans, including my pops, don't look that much different than Saddam. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was terrifying on that motherfucker. Everybody was shook. Everybody
It's
was
like a
shook.
melting pot. I mean, you're gonna see light skinned people like
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like my brother is lighter than everybody in this
Probably
room.
like
my
light-
other
lighter
brother.
than him,
Yeah.
He's probably like a little bit lighter than you.
A full-blooded Dominican?
Yeah.
Oh,
same
shit.
mother, same father.
Yeah, nah.
My sister and my brother, same complexion as you, but lighter, a little bit lighter.
Yeah, my mom is Puerto Rican, so I got the lighter complexion from her. But yeah, so I remember saying something to my dad about Santo Domingo, and he said some other city, and I was like, oh shit, my whole life I thought you were born in Santo Domingo, and I think he was born somewhere else. They be switching electricity between cities over there and shit like that every time I'm out there, and I was like, I can't do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was out there back when the lights was shut off every 30 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to school in the hood, the capital, like Santo Domingo. That's
Yeah.
the hood. But I was really in the hood, like for 2 years, going to school back and forth and shit.
Nigga can't tell me I ain't Dominican. I had to learn the national anthem and sing it every morning at school.
Yeah, nope. Okay, y'all win. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
I
win.
had to learn the anthem.
Y'all win. But out in Buffalo, New York, there's a whole shitload of Dominicans and a whole
word?
shitload of
Buffalo?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I just found out there was Dominicans in Boston.
Oh shit.
No, I
there you
knew
go.
that. I knew that.
Yeah, now they go to Boston.
Especially Lawrence, Mass.
Boston.
Lawrence, Mass, my nigga.
Dominican
Oh
land?
my God.
It's Dominican. Why he see you
Oh
put the shape of a
my
butt?
God! Every time I had to do a show, nigga, I'll take a pay cut, nigga.
Yo.
Let's go. It's lit, Lawrence Mass,
Yo.
nigga. What?
Yo, did you see his head? He said, "Oh my God."
Yo, shout out Chris too. Chris couldn't be here. He's out there getting some bread right now. My co-host Chris.
Oh, shout out to Chris. Shout out to
So,
Chris.
Chris, when you want to pull up, pull the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? When you're done doing all that shit, pull up.
Pull up,
Pull
my
up
boys.
like
Yeah,
Huggies, you
It's
heard?
past midnight. Pull up. What is you doing?
Yeah, but you know, like people are wondering what the fuck is because we seen you battle.
You did?
Yeah.
What?
People just
Where
on
you
the
seen me
streets
battle at?
on was it? I don't think it was Smack, but there was videos that used to go viral.
was Smack.
Yeah. Was it Smack?
That was
There you go.
smack.
It was Smack DVD.
Yeah, there you go at the end of the videos and shit.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I remember when it first came out, Jewels was playing. I went to Jewel's studio. He was playing it. But nah, it was the video was gave this. Someone gave it to Smack, but
You talking
The
about when he
battle
pulled
was
the
before.
dude hoodie off?
yeah, the battle was before that. But honestly, when I was battling, cameras wasn't coming out like that. It was just a organic, last minute, let's do it right now type shit. It wasn't premeditated. It was just spare the moment.
No, I would say this. I did see a couple back then, them battles on VHS, but I know people don't got those though.
Yeah, the
But
only battle you see
yeah.
on YouTube is with on 145th, and that was just
just
one
that. That was a
time.
regular one. Yeah,
Yeah,
He
that
used
was-
to battle nonstop.
I did.
in
I
Harlem.
did so
What?
many battles. It was crazy.
But the stories also were well known. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
even
yeah.
though people didn't see the videos, they knew the stories.
Yeah,
You know
hell
what I
yeah.
mean? That shit was
I
well
battled
documented.
a lot of people to the point where I was battling two people at the same time, type shit. But that because that was the formula. Like that was the protocol where it's like you couldn't just come out and get a deal. You had to make a name for yourself in the hood and shit. So that's exactly what I did. You know what I mean? Once I came home from juvenile, doing all like my little bids and shit, start tearing people's heads off, no homo.
Yeah, nah, you were really, man.
Pass me the rose.
You was battling in there too, right?
I was battling in
Spofford,
jail,
yeah, yeah.
Spofford, upstate.
Whoa.
Anybody that's locked up with me will tell you, I was always rapping. I was always, you know what I mean? Even before I had real fame, I was famous in the hood or I was famous in jail. Niggas fucked with me. regardless. But
the thing that like damn near everybody that found out that I was bringing you up here, they all want to see you in
The ring.
They want to see you in the ring. They want to see you battle.
yeah,
Is that something that you would even be
they
interested
want to
in?
see Fabulous, Lloyd Banks.
Nah, I don't think. Nah, hell no.
They do.
Same shit.
They do be asking about all of them too, though.
But they don't ask like they ask for J.R. Ryder. They don't. It's not the same because they know that like nobody associates Fab with battling. They want to see it happen.
bro.
Nobody associates Lloyd Banks with battling. They associate you. They're like, okay, we know he did it. We want to see him get in the ring.
That's a fact.
What's it going to take?
A fact too.
Yesterday, or when I was on the Smack, it got questioned because
Shout
they
out
knew
to
you were
Smack.
coming up. And then
You like
earlier
Smack,
today.
you said?
No, I'm saying when I was on the stream, there was people in the comments
chat.
asking, and then today they're like, "Oh, J.R. Ryder's coming up there. Ask him, please, what it's gonna take for him to come battle somebody. They want to see you battle. What would that? Is that possible? Is there a bag that's big enough that could be thrown at you to get it?
Yeah, I mean,
That chicken.
I'm more like the more time that goes past is the more closer I get to feeling like, I might want to do it. You know what I mean? It's just, it's got to be right. I got to feel, you know what I mean? I'm just more in love with music more than just, you know what I mean? The battle rap thing is, I could do that too, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just a feeling. You know what I mean? I go off a feeling. I don't go off of just dollar signs. It does play a part though, but like it just has to all come together where I feel like, all right, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Cause they definitely came with my number a few times. I had to up the number one time. Like, I had to say, you know what? You got 80,000. Give me 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And then
saying?
they came. Then he spun back though.
Word.
But nah, this year I'm definitely a little bit more closer to battling and shit. It depends on what type of, because like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but like Beasley and P, a few Smack, like niggas reach out all the time or whatever. But
all the leagues, yeah.
Is the last time I spoke to URL, like P and Beasley, they was speaking about like a battle, but the format was like on beats.
Okay.
Yeah, nah.
That shit would
You
be
know what I
fire
mean?
though.
But the price wasn't.
Yeah.
Nah, we good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
No,
numbers gotta
the
be
price
right.
wasn't right.
Good on that.
But, I was interested, you know what I'm saying? A few other leagues. Shouts to ARP too. He hollered, you know what I mean?
That other league too. Hollered
What's
too.
the
I forgot
Battle
the name.
MCs? I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
War.
All the leagues done hollered at him, trying to make it happen. But
Every year. But I'm closer to it. Like I feel like I could kill I kill anybody tomorrow. Like you know how
that
niggas,
New York
be
shit
like,
talk right there, yeah.
fuck the shit talk.
No, I'm saying, I'm just saying, New Yorkers know how to talk
I feel
that
what you
shit.
saying. I feel what
You
you're
know what I
saying.
mean? Not in a disrespectful way. New Yorkers know how to talk that shit.
I feel what you're saying, but I'm
Yeah.
not even talking shit.
Yo, he
I
did it.
just literally, genuinely, on my daughter, I feel like I'm better than everybody in the world.
You got a right to feel that way.
No, that's cool. Like
You know what I'm saying? You're not.
Yo.
I hear, I'm
It's
just
cool
saying
how you be
no,
telling, like, you know how you
No,
tell
I'm
people,
dead
like, yo,
ass.
you're supposed to be
So hear me,
confident.
because we don't even
I
know
ain't
each other
talking
that much.
about
I'm dead ass. You do have the right to feel that way because you do got those bars. It's
I'm
not.
talking about right
I don't
now.
think. I don't
like,
think
I ain't
anybody.
even talking about based off the past.
No, I'm talking about right now too. I think that anybody that knows that, like, I don't think that you'll run into a battle rapper if you got into battle rap that won't be a little bit concerned
Because
about
I
what's
hear
about to
battle
happen.
rappers, even the top tiers, in the past, not the recent, because I don't even like to do interviews about battle rap. You know why? Because then you got people that genuinely came up to me, told me they look up to me, and now they jumping out the window with tweets and all type of interviews talking crazy about me when they know they look up to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like to talk crazy because it's a competitive sport. So you're going to get that reaction. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like, I don't care if you're a battle rapper or a rapper. If you're a battle rapper, it's even worse because I'm competing against, like, you know, with music, I just with battle rap, it's more like get at you. It's more one dimensional to me. It's like diss record time. It's like that's what I do. Diss records, like that's. But with music, it's like you gotta be more versatile. You have to step outside the box. You gotta know how to diddy bop a certain way. And I just don't feel like rappers, even battle rappers, I don't think they write as much as me. I write every day. I have a studio in my crib, and I do that every day.
Actual factuals, y'all.
Like, you know how niggas, niggas get lit, they get a little money, they want to hang out, fuck with the hoes. I don't do that. All I do is music. That's what I love to do.
Not even in Boston?
Huh?
With the Dominicans?
Oh. Nah, like, for real, like, that's all I do is just write every day. So I just don't feel like I listen to everybody, even the whack niggas, because I be wanting to make sure I'm ahead of everybody. And I just don't feel like nobody could really keep up with me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And nobody, even the people I used to look up to, just nobody. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like I used to look at it like that. I used to look at it like, yo, when I be in my crib or I'll be in the studio or something and I'm writing, I feel like, damn, I'm competing against everybody else. Everybody else is writing this much. But just, as I got older and just meeting people and just chopping it up with different rappers, they don't do it as much as me. They don't love it as much as me.
I think that's a big thing. And again, going back through history and what Dipset meant to me, to the people around me. And, there's the mainstream when you think about Cameron and Jim Jones and Joel Santana. Mm-hmm. But then there was the hungry one.
Yeah, the ones that they called when it was time to go to Funk Flex. When it was time to go
the Ethiopian.
Do some real shit.
So I don't think for the people that do know you, and that's what I'm saying. New Yorkers know how to talk that shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking about talk shit as in shit that ain't accurate. Nah, when you know what time it is, you let that shit be known. When you're in New York, you let that. When moving out here was a huge adjustment for you, for me, because I couldn't deal with it.
I'm a humble soul. If you meet anybody that fuck with me, they'll tell you, I fuck with JR. He a real nigga, humble nigga. He don't throw his weight around and try to make you, try to belittle you. If you hear me talking shit, it's because I'm dead serious about it.
But you're allowed to be, because you really, we all heard it. We know. That's why people want to see you. Like, I don't think people are saying they want to see you in battle rap to see how you'll fare. I think people want to see you in battle rap because they want to experience it.
But battle rappers feel that way. They feel like industry rappers
can't do it.
Can't do it. Well,
a lot of them can't. A lot of them can't.
A lot of them can, because a lot of them is not cut from the same cloth.
I think the people that people want to come up can't. You know what I'm saying?
If you not, I'm cut from a cloth where it's like
I had to go through steps.
I had to battle rap.
Yeah.
And then it's like when you talk about me battle rapping, it's a difference between talking about a different rapper that battle rap back in his days. Because if you hear me talking about battle rap, you know that I grew up with Charlie Clips, Loaded Lux, T-Rex, all the guys that they consider top tiers now. So when you hear me talking about battle rap, I'm not talking about how every other rapper talks about battle rap. I'm really I'm cut from that cloth. You know what I mean? I just made a transition because my ultimate goal, which I feel like every battle rapper has the same goal, is to make music.
Word.
I didn't want to be a battle rapper all my life. I just wanted to get a name in the hood, get enough buzz to go get a deal, and feed my family and put on for the world. Not to say battle rap is not worldwide, but it's like they lying to you if you hear somebody say oh yeah, I just want to be a battle rapper.
I only heard one person say that.
I don't never want to do a music. I never really wanted to be a rapper. That's a lie.
I think I only heard one person say that, and that was Conceited.
Conceited?
Yeah. He was just like, I didn't want to make
music. Shouts to Conceited. That's my nigga. But I never really seen him put out no music. So maybe he is telling the truth.
I never heard no music from him.
So maybe he is telling the truth. But as far as just overall, I only got into rap because I was a fan of rap. not battle rap. Like when I first was a fan of rap, I didn't even know what battle rap was. When I first came home, that's when niggas told me like, oh yeah, they be battle rapping, yo, battle some dude named Jay Mills. He's the hottest up here, such and such. All right, cool.
You battle Mills?
I battled Mills twice.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mills was supposed to be up here this week.
Yeah, shouts to my
Yeah,
guy.
How you
Shouts
look at
to-
me for?
Yeah,
Shouts to Jay Mills.
nah.
Yeah, we battled twice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was there for the first one though. I mean, that shit was crazy. It was in my elementary school.
Somebody
yard.
had said something about like they said that Jay Mills was talking that shit and he's been getting dusted lately. That's what somebody in the comments was saying.
Well, I don't
You
know.
know what I mean, people like talking shit, but but
I
I
don't
think
know. Shouts to
Shout
Mills,
out to
though.
Mills, yeah,
Harlem.
Harlem for sure.
yeah, and I'm gonna let him speak on that when he comes up here and shit like that because y'all got to keep that same energy when Mills is up here. They were telling me to keep the same. They were telling other people to keep the same energy when I'm hopping.
I think,
on podcasts,
but I
talking
think
shit
Mills
about
even
you.
was saying that like his first couple battles, he was just getting the hang of it, and now his last battle, he just got a hang of it.
I ain't
and
gonna
he in his
front. Jay
bag.
Mills cut from that cloth, my
Yeah.
nigga. Like, I don't know about right now.
If
but
y'all
I
seen him
just
before
know-
the
I just know
cameras,
before, my
the
nigga,
cameras,
But he's going
if
at
you was in the street, then
Yeah.
you know that
He in
man's
your face?
name.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know his name.
Mook. We had Mook up here, and Mook said it. He was like, "Yo, it started from me chasing Mills down.
Yeah, before-
I needed to go get Mills.
That
Like,
was a
everybody was like,
stepping
I
stone.
yeah,
gotta
before
go
I
get
heard
Mills.
before I heard about Mook growing up, I heard about Mills.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't know who Mook, Murder Mook, shouts to Mook. I didn't know who Mook was until he battled Jay Mills.
me neither.
Like, honestly.
And that shit was history. You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
But and again, like this shit for me, I love doing this shit because I get this opportunity. Like I'm sitting here with my 18-year-old self. You know what I mean? Listen, this is, over 20 years ago, really. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That I'm listening to fucking, the Dipset, J.R. Writer music.
Nah, I wasn't over 20.
And we're, huh?
Wasn't over 20.
You tryna
Wasn't
make
it
a-
20
You my
years
nigga.
ago?
You my nigga, though. Nah.
Wasn't it? How long? I had to be
That wasn't?
Nah.
I had to be like 19,
05,
20
you
years
Over
old.
20, nigga. That's like 2000. That's
I'm
like
about to-
1999.
Nah, that's
Juvenile,
2003.
Cash Money. Nah.
That's 2003.
That's 2004, bro.
Yeah.
2004?
Yeah, nigga. You
Nah,
don't
ain't
know-
2004.
Yes, it is.
You know what
man.
year we're in?
You don't.
2003.
It was 2003.
Still the same
2003.
shit.
You just said 2004.
Yeah, so
Same
no, I was
shit,
18
nigga.
in 2004.
2000. All right, look. In 2003. look. In 2003, I wasn't even signed yet.
So what year did you? What year? It had to-
2005.
We're close to there.
Jewel's dropped. I was on Jewel's first album. That and Diplomatic.
You was on
Volume
Jim's
2.
first album.
Jim, that was
And that was
2005. 2005.
So
that was
I'm
a year before
my
album.
bad. I'm a year off. 19
Yeah.
years ago.
2000. Yeah, 19.
You know what I mean? Like
No,
it
but-
ain't
Yeah,
that much of a
It just
difference.
sounded like a lot.
No, but
It
Yeah.
sounded
Jim,
like a lot.
but Jim's album came out before 05.
Nothing
before your album.
really popped before 04. So like 04 after, that's when Dipset really had to run. Not 03. That was Killer. Killer was doing what he
Because I'm thinking about the neighborhood I lived in from like 18 to 22. I know for a fact. You know what I mean? The people I was
Yeah.
chilling with, the people that were there listening to Dipset music. So
Nah,
I
I
know
ain't
that
really do
time
the
frame.
math. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nah, you
Yeah, we're old as fuck now.
Definitely
you know what
right.
I'm saying?
Rock sticking out the ring like Adrian Broner. I forgot you said that.
okay, yeah.
yeah,
Y'all got the
yeah,
TV back there?
Yeah. You can't see the TV,
Can't
my
see
bad.
nothing, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga say
But
you
yeah.
can't.
So good.
But nah, that shit. So like again, for me, is going back to what I consider like my childhood as far as like really understanding. You know, we listen to rap music when we're 12, 13, 14 years old, and then you really get that real understanding with it. You know what I mean? It was Pac and Biggie for me growing up. Like I used to get the bootleg tapes off the
me too.
the dude riding around the street in the shopping cart, the bootlegger.
Clear tapes.
Yeah, and they like somebody I was just talking
Talking about
recently.
real tapes.
I was talking about with DNA and you know what I mean? I was with DNA, he was like, he's talking about some shit, and I'm like, I used to put the antenna in the back of the TV, just sometimes you get aluminum foil to get the cable. He's like, you never lived through shit like that. I was like,
Who
what?
DNA said that?
Yeah, I was like, I never lived through shit like that. I absolutely did it. I remember fucking getting the hanger to try to open up the
What
hanger
year
and
you
put
was
it in
born?
85.
I was born 85 too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for
Yeah,
me,
I don't remember that though. I ain't gonna lie.
I
I remember the
remember that,
cable
I
box
remember
with the button that I gotta keep hitting. I mean,
That's
so-
the crack. That's the crack cable box. That's the free,
I remember
free cable
that.
joint.
and
That's
then
what I
they
was
used to
saying.
climb up the poles to fucking put
Pause.
Yeah, I knew that shit was gonna happen. But to put the to get the cable line for us. You know, get the bootleg cable and shit like that until the cable man came and shut the shit off. But you know what I'm saying? So like that there was those days that I listened to music that I really truly didn't understand everything. And then, you know, 18, 19, 20 for me, when I truly understand every bar that everybody's saying, that's your era for me. You know what I mean? So I'm listening to, me personally, I was listening to 50 Cent, Joe Budden, J.R. Ryder, Hell Rell. And I can't I can't sit here and act like I was listening to all Cam'rons and Jim Jones shit like that. That's what it was for me.
Yeah, let me ask you. You was born in 85, right? So have you ever heard something from back then and you just got some of the punchlines? Like,
Absolutely. Because I love going back to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of changed my perception of who the greatest rappers were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you go back and you listen, you're like, damn, actually,
I ain't even catch
actually,
that.
he killed him because
You
know what I mean? Like at first you're like, oh, well, this shit
I
sounds
used to
like a
think
hot
this
track.
person killed him, but he really killed him. That's crazy.
You just didn't understand the bars and shit like that back then. But yeah, so you killed a lot of people in your day. You know what I'm saying?
Still doing it.
Yeah. Nah, I'm saying you killed a lot of them. So it's okay for the people to want to know when you're gonna get in that ring because people want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I hate to keep bringing it up.
I don't want him to get in the ring. I think they just gonna want him to get in the ring again. Woo! He bodied that nigga. Now kill Murder Mook. Go again. It's never gonna stop. They're gonna try to make him into a battle rapper, and it's just like, for what?
Yeah, you kind of gotta like separate from these battle raps. The battle rap fans are serious.
Yeah, no.
Man.
If I was to battle, I would just do it one time.
They not having that one time shit.
No, I would
especially
let it
when
be
you
known.
body when you body a dude too. They like, yo, it was so easy. You don't want 100,000. It's like you gonna be like, all right, man, fuck it. Come on, let's get it.
I'm from Harlem, nigga. You give me 100,000, I'm gonna turn that shit into 2.7 million.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, goddamn.
But no, yeah, like, you know, I'm not really big on trying to do more than one battle. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely end up doing one. I just don't know with who and when. You know what I mean? But
the offers is coming in.
Yeah, I go off a feeling, like, I mean, when I feel the time is right.
So I'm guessing that when that opportunity presents itself, that you want to go for somebody at the top.
You don't care.
No, it don't matter who it is because it does matter. Matter of fact, it can't be like from Harlem. It just don't make sense to battle like a Murder Mook, T-Rex. These are guys I know. Like,
yeah.
Like when I got on, when I got on, I went to go pick up Murder Mook to bring him to the label I got signed to try to get him a deal. Like T-Rex is like, it was a point of time where T-Rex tried to make me his rap partner. Like introduce me to his family type shit. Take me to 116th and all that. Like
Shout out to Rex. Shouts to
Rex. Like, you know what I mean? But like, you know, especially not nobody from Harlem. You know what I mean? K-Shine, those is my niggas. Yeah, I just want to see Harlem win regardless. But anybody else? Yeah. It don't really matter. But I feel like all the best battle rappers is from Harlem anyway.
Ain't lying.
If you want to be technical.
Shout out to my nigga Clips, man. He's still the GOAT to me, man.
You got Clips, you got Lux, you got Mook, you
Clips
got
is still
Rex,
top
you got
dog
so
in my
many
book.
people. K-Shine, top 5.
Clips is the most viewed in the world too.
I didn't even know that.
Outside of,
I thought Arsenal was
for a long time.
Okay.
When I had, I accidentally had 4, 3, 2, and 1, and it was DNA, Disaster, DNA, Arsenal, Charlie Clips. It was accident. It was like 4, 3, 2, 1. So when I had Arsenal come up here, I'm like, you know that you're the number 2 most. Oh, he's at number 2. He's at Charlie Clips just got it this year. I was always number 1. That's it. I was always number 1. He like got it this year. I told Clips, I'm like, well, you're the number 1 most. You know, I was like, Arsenal didn't like to say it because you just got it. He's like, I just got it. I was the most viewed battle rapper for X amount of years, and I'm like, I don't even want to go. Like, y'all are battling.
Clips is a different breed, my nigga. Like, one of the top niggas for a minute was Tay Rock. But if you really look back, like
Clips beat Tay-Rock.
Clips, he didn't beat Tay Rock. He cooked him. And he really had to avenge himself and do a second battle.
Cooked him again, I think.
Cooked him again. And he's still lit right now.
Yeah.
That's how different Clips is.
He's so different that when we had him up here, I had to ask him the question because when he just battled Rosenberg Raw, and I went to that battle, and they're all talking about like, oh, it's in the contract. He can't
freestyle.
He can't freestyle.
Who, Clips?
But he did though.
No, he didn't. Not in the battle. They told him that he's not allowed to freestyle.
No.
So he had to actually have three rounds pre-written. You can't do any freestyles and you can't do any rebuttals directly off his round.
No, but
that's how nice he is.
But I was
to tell
watching
somebody
it.
They can't do the most difficult part.
Who, Rosenberg?
No, like the
the
ARP
Clips. He can't
shit.
freestyle. But Rosenberg was like talking through his battle, and it was fucking Clips written up. Like he was fucking up, and he looking at ARP like, see, man, you want me to not freestyle, and he talking during my shit. So then he started freestyling. Like, I gotta freestyle.
Okay,
you know, remember that? That's why he like,
I ain't watched that battle.
But for the most
Who
part,
you think won?
Clips.
All right, for sure.
Yeah. Clips definitely won it though.
Yeah, I seen some disturbing comments like Big K won. I mean, like
Oh, okay.
like
I'm about to say that's
Rosenberg
different.
won. Nah.
Yo, it's tough. Like again, I hate bringing it up because Mook's gonna get mad at me. But the Mook and Big K shit, I think Big K won 2-1, and it doesn't matter.
I don't know about that though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Maybe we biased because we from Harlem, but
Yeah.
I'm not co-signing that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I'm
straight.
not co-signing that.
But
You think he better than Mook?
You can't say
I
that.
ain't
no,
see the
hell no.
battle.
I would say this.
I ain't see the
I
battle.
would say this. I think that Mook could definitely do better than he did with Big K. I think they need a rematch. I also think
they need a rematch.
Yeah, I think they
maybe
do.
because
I do think that regardless, they both actually killed it. They both killed it. Like,
You think it would have been the same outcome if
I think the arena.
Hold on, if Mook would have battled him at URL New
I think
York,
it would have been a completely different outcome.
not in Atlanta on RBE.
I think it would have been a different outcome.
Mook would have fried him. You saying?
I think the whole energy would have been different. Everything behind it would have been different. I think the bars would have even been a little bit different. I think you know, because like it's like it's premeditated.
I feel like
When they're coming
people
they're coming with prepared rounds, it's premeditated. I think Big K had absolutely every idea the way that Murder Mook was gonna go, and Mook didn't know the angle that Big K was gonna take, and that angle helped.
Do you think that battle rappers that are top tier like a Mook or Lux bring the same energy and motivation and hard work that they put into the URL and bring it over to the RBE? And it's like saying
No, I
a
don't.
basketball player from the NBA brings the same focusedness and energy to
Some
Rucker
do.
Park,
Yeah.
to
No,
Dykeman.
Nah. I'm saying
You
no.
mean the KD?
You can't
is
say that.
Looking at playbooks on the sideline.
All right, now you're
trying
saying
to really
that though.
win the game.
But he is trying to put. But he is trying to play
He
hard
is
like
trying
an
to
NBA
win.
though.
He's
That's what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
win. But is he really doing it with the same motivation
No,
and
he
drive
didn't.
he has for URL? Or is that shit being driven by the bag that's being given to him by RBE? The shouts to ARP. It's
yeah.
my nigga. I fuck with
I think
Smack.
I think it's more
ARP,
this.
I don't get into the middle of none
I think
of that.
it's more this. It's the moment, right? Like for Big K, he said it. Like, you know, Big K literally said, yo, the whole time leading up to this shit, I'm not gonna front. I look up to Mook. You know what I mean? Like this is one of the pioneers. You know what I'm saying? He's like, but I'm playing my role too. He's like, until we got into the face off, when he really pissed me off, I locked in, and that was it. Like I have to kill him. And for Mook was chilling, vibing. You know what I mean? Mook was living his life still. Like I ain't worried about him, and he said it like, I'm gonna smoke this boy. You know what I'm saying? And I think that little piece might have gave him the advantage. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like it was slaughter, because a lot of people are like, it's 3-0, Big K killed him. I'm like, they must have missed 90% of it because they're biased.
I don't understand what people in the building was saying Mook won, and then I'm starting to see like after the battle dropped, people saying, nah, we bugging. Big K won.
I saw it different. I saw everybody because I was there. And
So even in the building to you, Big K won.
they were saying Big K 2-1. Yeah, that's literally what everybody was
Who
saying.
could rap better?
And you know what's crazy?
That's crazy.
It
Who
was.
could rap better though?
I don't even want to comment on that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
for
put me on
Mook's
the
sake,
spot,
just
making me
comment on that. For Mook's sake. Come on, man. Don't get Mook mad
I
at
ain't
you
not
more.
bad. I gotta see that joint.
Mook is obviously a crazy spitter. I heard way
Mook
more
Penn
Mook
definitely
than I
crazier.
ever- I heard Big K on a couple joints, but I think Big K is fire.
No,
I think
Big K
is
nice.
I think Big K is fire. He's underestimated. I think that
I just don't feel like any rapper from any other.
my favorite battle
state-
rapper ever, by the way, is Disaster and Murder Mook.
Disaster is my nigga.
Yeah, Disaster's cool, man. I fuck with Disaster.
Yeah, like
Shout out to Disaster,
it's
man.
tough for me when I like
Disaster's a funny dude. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shout out
Disaster's
to Disaster.
funny as
yeah.
hell. When
Hey,
we
you
had
know what's
Disaster,
my
Disaster's
favorite
wild.
battle with Disaster is against Rest in Peace Pat Stay.
Me too. I just watched that
Oh
the other
my
day again.
god! When Pat Stay said he went to his crib, he like, yo,
I
the
know
dad
what you're going.
said-
Yeah.
make me a steak. Don't make me a steak.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
he's like, yo, make a mistake on. Don't make a mistake. What you?
Yeah. And then he was like,
So
you're the type of you're the type of dude to hold a bottle of Febreze sideways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like this.
Yeah. That shit was hilarious.
Yo, shout out to Pat Stay and
Rest in peace, Pat Stay, man.
Yeah, rest in peace.
You
Pat
know why
Stay.
I was
That
talking-
battle was crazy.
Crazy. And I was talking about that battle the other day because I made Chris watch. I'm like, you got to watch this fucking battle because he never really got into Pat Stay. And I was like, here, let me show you this shit. And then the craziest part about that shit is the battle ends. They judge it right there. Pat Stay wins. They brought the big check. You know what I mean? Over here, holding it up like this. Boom. Shit says $1,000 on it.
Damn.
1,000. That's how long. And we don't know. I don't know what happened prior to
That
get him
dude
up
was
there.
nice, bro.
But like $1,000, I was like,
That
damn.
dude
And this was like 10 years
definitely
ago.
nice. He was one of my favorite battle rappers, honestly.
That's
He's
why.
like, he's like,
When
really,
he battled,
bro?
when he battled Charlie Clips, it was hard for me to. I'm like, damn, I don't want Clips to lose.
Yeah.
Like, but that first round was hilarious.
Yo.
Yeah, that's what he is too. He's a
Like,
funny dude,
Yo,
bro.
word.
I got a question. So you a battle rap fan, right?
Yeah,
safe to
yeah,
say.
yeah. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I'm the biggest because if I say I know everything about battle rap, these motherfuckers will be in the comments. Oh no, you just told me. Yeah,
No, so what
I fuck with
what
battle rap
battle raps do you prefer? Like battles do you prefer? Ones that's gonna have you like, ooh, you heard what he said? Or ones that's gonna have you dying laughing?
dying laughing.
The dying laughing ones?
Easily, yeah.
But why certain battle rap fans they against all of that? Like, nah, man, shout out
Yo,
to
'cause-
my man Cash, shout out to Cash. He don't even want to hear he like, why you joking? It's not no fucking comedian joint. I want to hear nigga head getting shot off or something. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean,
But that's the thing with battle rap, right? It's a battle. It's a battle not only there, but it's a battle between the fans.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so we had this Smack interview. You, Fred, you know more than anyone. Could you please vouch for me on this shit? Smack wasn't supposed to happen that night.
yeah, that was like that probably happened like 2 hours before it was
Yeah,
booked.
yeah, you know what I'm
Fred lining
saying?
that
We
up.
had
No,
Jay-
I ain't lie that up. That
Oh,
wasn't me.
I thought you
Yeah,
were
yeah,
No, we had Jay Mills and we had Jim Jones that night.
for sure.
Jim,
Both of them.
Jim Jones had to move the date. Jay Mills had to move the date.
Smack my nigga. Shouts to Smack. I was on Smack DVD 1, nigga.
Yeah, there you go.
Part
the
1.
first
You
one.
heard?
So I had Smack. I hit up Smack literally 2 hours before. Yo, could you? We just had these people fall off. If you want to slide in that slot, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Right? Yeah. So I told him. He was like, yeah, I'll come through. So he comes through. We do the interview. Everybody's like, yo, this Danza project shit is paid for by URL. That's why they're doing that interview. And yo, the comment section, because everybody wanted me to talk about certain shit, but I'm not about
Conspiracy
that.
shit was going on?
They're thinking I'm doing that. We're giving him the platform so he could talk his shit, and I'm not gonna ask him certain questions. But I genuinely don't give a fuck about that little drama shit. You know what I mean? I'm 38 motherfucking years old. I got my own shit
38.
going for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we both
Yeah.
champion.
So I got my own shit going on, and I fuck with Smack because it's Smack DVD. You know what I mean? I'm looking at Smack like this is a business man. He's a real one. You know what I'm saying?
Smack
I
is
don't
a
care about the drama that he's got going on. So I told him prior to coming up, yo, whatever you don't give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about either. I'm just trying to talk to Smack. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to talk about
trying
all
to
this.
stir the
So
pot
they were all like, oh, he's
all that
avoiding the
gossip shit.
questions and da-da-da. I don't give a fuck about that shit. My bad. You know what I'm saying? It's my platform. Y'all watching, you know what I mean? Your fans. I appreciate the
things
fans.
that you interested in.
And so now there's 50-50.
About.
There's the 50 that are like, I hate this motherfucker, and they just turn me into Andrew Tate, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the 50% that just, the 50% that fuck with me, but the people that hate me, man, they're giving me all the views. I'll never watch this motherfucker again, but they're watching every word.
Right,
but you saying that like it's half and half. Some people like the laughing, some people like
the pain, roll me a blunt.
Some people like the other shit.
Smells good too.
Yeah, I ain't even have to look. I just smelled it. Yo, nah, but yeah, I like that's why I like clips too. Here, I have the whole building laughing at you. But some people say that's a cheat code. It's not a stand-up comedy show. That's what somebody done told me. It's a battle. Since when niggas like joking?
Fuck that
it's
battle.
Like,
shit.
yo,
if you get a whole room
to laugh at
somebody,
you, yo,
it's over.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
That make you want to fight,
and that's why. Look, that's why I say Clips is the GOAT to me, right? Because I know Clips personally, and he might be the funniest nigga in the world. Like he'll joke, like we snap, and since he can freestyle and then put jokes in the freestyle, it's over.
I'm not
He's
gonna
have the whole building.
Not every battle rapper can't get on beat.
Yeah.
Charlie Clips, my nigga.
We got records with Clips.
He's so nice, bro. He could do both. I don't know why he didn't.
We did this shit here.
Oh, he did?
And he got mad at me too because I don't have the beats looped, right? So I'm like, here goes how we do it. We hit YouTube and we hit whatever beat we got. I'm just gonna press play. Y'all rap. That's it. You know what I mean? So when
you have to make that sound though, but let's get it. That sound was crazy.
That
sound crazy.
I mean, but that's what it sounds like when I hit the click button on the Android. All right, your iPhone people. So I had my boy Cash here. He starts rapping. Now he raps for like 2 minutes. The beat is ending. So Charlie Clips takes over. He starts rapping. He thought I'm set. He thought for a second. He's like, "What the fuck you doing? Why you?" And I'm like, "No, the beat's done. Next beat." So I'm clicking over next beat. I won't make the sound for you. Next beat, right? And he just kept spitting. Never fell off beat. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just immediately he's catching it. Boom, going next beat. You never heard these beats in his fucking life.
I be there writing and Clips will come through and just freestyle the shit off the top. First 4 bars, like, I be like, yeah, that shit is fire. Before he even got down with Killer, he had signed with Cam and shit back before like the battle rap shit really took off, and he was down with us doing, running around with us.
He was in the studio every day with us, for sure.
Yeah, nah, cause I really seen like that nigga is talented, like he's nice, like whatever y'all see him do, like on battle rap and on Wildin' Out, he still got more. Like he's I mean,
they gotta dumb it down a little bit for Wildin' Out and shit.
That nigga is nice, like, and he just personality. That shit goes a long way. Just so many rappers that you meet that's just blahs. Like you meet them, they ain't really got much to say. Like he's like an all around, well evolved type of rapper. You know what I mean? He could battle rap, he could do music, joke, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, Charlie Clips is fire.
Shout out to Clipsy.
But yeah, this Disaster is also one of those ones like Pat Stay where he could crack you up.
That's why I like Disaster.
He could lose his fucking mind too.
That's why I like Disaster
you know
too.
What I mean? Like,
he go crazy. A-Rab with it.
Yeah, but I like the funny Disaster the most. I mean, the funny when
he actually
crazy.
said that. He said the only battles he thinks he lost is when he got mad.
Yeah. Because sometimes he goes
like,
crazy.
Because I was like, if you took that away from you, because he's like, I'm so happy and I'm in a different space, especially after Pat Stay died. I'm just in such a different space where I like to be in a good mood more than anything. And I'm like, yeah, but you think that might fuck you up with battle? He's like, nah. He's like, the only ones I lost is when I was mad. He's like, I don't think I ever lost unless I was mad. If I was
good.
mad,
Use the bathroom.
Yeah. Yo, take a brief intermission. I gotta take a piss too.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Rose going.
Play some music for him or some shit. You know what? I'm gonna play the music for him. Hold on a second, because I gotta get to that right.
Yeah.
You said what? Nah.
Go home and take a shower, man.
I got you. But you can hit the
That nigga said that on live. Nigga told this man,
spin around. This that pick a clown, size him up, try your luck, play a hate, grill him down. Let me see you twist your frown. This that hard for real, off the charts, my nails. Soon as you get to the lot, I start the grill. Show that mark the deal, and you got the heart of steel. Scared of clowns, stay him down while the nigga park his wheels. The head to the club to show him you a party wrecker. Grill a bouncer, cause he tryna charge you extra. But next minute he letting in the marble heifers and wanna give you a hassle at that dawn detector. Search and patch your wear like a fag and queer. Get that fag and stare, had that little crack and scared. If you talking about you can't wear your hat in here and that shit match your gear, grill him. This ain't made for players in the club waving paper. This is for those stone cold player haters who just play a hate, spot to spot, place to place, and quick to lay a scraper, scuffing your bathing apes. CIB on my DIP, cut you off while you dancing with that PYT. Grill a bartender cause he want a CID, and they won't let you in that damn VIP. Grill him. This that get him sound, this that get it down, this that two-step, real shaker, spin around. This that pick a clown, size him up, try your luck, play a hate, grill him down. Let me see you twist your frown. Don't stop, grill him, 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 don't stop, grill him. Let's go, man. Don't stop. Yo, this that mobster shit, right? This Tupacalypse, right? This that get in the club, bug and pop some shit. This that I'm here, right? Yeah, watch your bitch. He got, I ain't got. Hate on him cause he rockin' it. What this nigga think? We a feel his chin. I don't feel his chin. We got bigger imps. If he dipped in mink, we gon' wild and push the crowd till he spill his drink. Relax, you better scratch. Look, I keep the peace. We ain't tryna keep the peace. You can go ahead with that. We got Desert's Max that'll leave you dead and flat. Fat to skinny, small to tall, dog, spot, web, or shack. Act and get stupid, scrappy, let's do it. Hands up if the DJ put the scratch to your music. Erratic and lose it. Oh no, whoa, yo, go low and throw bows faster than Cupid. That's what a thug about. That's what thuggin' about. So that slouch, you's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. They thought it was over till you let the plucker sprout. Clapped a few slugs for shouts after the club get out. This that get him sound. This that get it down. This that two-step, real shaker, spin around. This that pick a clown, size him up, try your luck, play a hate, grill him down. Let me see you twist your frown. Don't stop, grill him, 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 don't stop. Saga. Okay. Hey. What you know about crack? What you know about crack? What you know about crack? Hey, don't you know I keep the key in the beat? WDs get my clout back at the house trap. Chop 'em up and bring 'em out pack. What you know about crack? What you know about crack? What you know about crack? I know all about crack. I show you how to bubble from a pebble to a rock. Put the metal in your sock and then settle at the top, nigga. What you know about crack? What you know about crack? Okay. What you know about crack? I know all about crack. See me in your hood, know I'm good. Shit, I keep the Glock. Wish a nigga would be in wood with a Caesar chop. Cause we don't speak a lie. Fuck if he G or not. Soon as I squeeze a shot, he'll have to see it die. I'm on another level. Man, just give me my prize. Fuck how much money you get, you'll never be as high. And that's forever true. My bling is effing blue. I pop up at your shows and just upset your crew. Who you think you robbing? I bring them hecklers through. You couldn't take this cold off my neck with Theraflu. Cause see, I bring them out. You got an ignorant mouth. I put one in your hand. Let's see what you was thinking about. Keep the key in the beat. WDs get my clout back at the house trap. Chop 'em up and bring 'em out pack. What you know about crack? What you know about crack? What you know about crack? I know all about crack. I show you how to bubble from a pebble to a rock. Put the metal in your sock and then settle at the top, nigga. What you know about crack? What you know about crack? What you know about crack? I know all about crack.
I be up in the morning in the kitchen doing dirty work. Pots, pans, dishes, boxes on in the dirty shirt. All my bitches trained so they know how to work with work. Want me better, hit me on my next tail, turkey jerk. And I'll be there in a jiffy with a bag full of jiffy. I ain't talking about peanut butter either, brother. Who you know get that raw rock key? That's pure, same color as Clorox bleed pipe. Who you know could take 4, 5 G's, open up the sunroof, throw it out, let it breathe. Plus you know I keep a thick thing, sitting stuff for more stuffing in the turkey on Thanksgiving. And I'm TRU to the GAME, to the wheels fall off, gas on empty. I do it bigger than you and your niggas can. I know about crack, what you know about crack.
I ain't in the V, duck the D's, get my clout back. At the house track, chop them up and bring them out packed. What you know about crack? What you know about crack? What you know about crack? I know all about crack. I show you how to bubble from a pebble to a rock. Put the metal in your sock and then settle at the top, nigga. What you know about crack? What you know about crack? What you know about crack? I know all about crack.
Man, fuck that. These niggas in writer's block don't play.
Okay. H-E-L-L rap. Writer, what's good, nigga? These niggas ain't fucking with us, man. No, yeah. So the movement is moving. Either move with it or it's moving without you, bitch. Yeah. Okay, Dipset, let's go. What? I got it. Now ever since I could remember, I've been getting this thriller. And ever since you've been born, I've been itching to kill you. See, I've been looking for the doctor that took you out of your mother so I could pop him and plug him. I'm the hottest, you love it. You dead if you fuck with my paper ashes. I pluck them all haters, $1 million bachelor, bitch. Who the fuck wanna date us? Shoot him up, bang, bang. Bullets in his red monkeys, thought he was a gorilla. Nah, he a dead monkey. Niggas in the feds love me, cause I spit that 848. Kingpin charge flow, here we all go down this yellow brick road where hella bricks get sold. Album permanently on the shelf, never gets sold. These hoes know what's up, a lot of dimes dig me. I shoot up schools, I got Columbine in me. My little homie said it's kinda hot on the block, so I scooped them in the drop and let them ride around with me. Yeah, I got bricks if you need that kind of weight. I've been young, flying, flashy, JD kinda late. I tell them franchise boys that I'm a franchise boy. I'm extra, extra large, you size boy. Let's have some fun with it. Yeah, a little recreation. He a stranger in Harlem. Who the hell is Mason? I be everywhere. Where these niggas be at? More than likely, you know where to find me at.
We just dip, 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 nigga, get it right. Dip for life, mess around, you get ditched tonight. Tool will reroute you, screw with the slouch, do that. Move with the movement or it's moving without you. Let's move, let's dip, 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 nigga, get it right. Dip for life, mess around, you get ditched tonight. Tool will reroute you, screw with the slouch, do that. Move with the movement or it's moving without you. Listen, I'm loco, brother. My rose gold smothered, pink, white, blue, snow cone colors. A fofo slugger, nigga, fuck a copper badge. You want a box of jazz? Here go a boxing bag. Topless jag, drop like Zaz. I'm a shot to fag, come to drop to sad. Man, I ain't even got to brag. The G's think I stopped banging, cause they see I dropped my rag. But I stops and laugh, we got lots of cash. The morgue could be the last place you pop to tag. Cause I pops my mag, you just watch me spaz. Got the same eye of the tiger that Rocky had. Dipset, control the streets, better hold your beat. You at the tip of the cliff and about to go and leap. We destroy the beat. Your man front like he prayed, then he'll jump in your grave like he stole your seat. I don't never play, let that Beretta spray. Fuck his mace, only bitches run with pepper spray. Y'all talk a lot of trash, but never llamas blast. Listen to Sickman, I've been itching like I got a rash. I'm ready for war, step in your four. I got enough ammunition to bury him more. He'll be dead in the floor. You niggas better get it right. I had you ditched tonight, nigga, this is dip for life. It's dip, 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 nigga, get it right. Dip for life, mess around, you get route you. Screw with the slouch, do that. Move with the movement or it's moving without you. Let's move, let's dip, 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 nigga, get it right. Get it right. Dip for life, mess around, you get dished tonight. Blast. Two and we route you. Screw with the slouch, do that. Move with the movement or it's moving without you. Let's move.
Yeah, make sure you go get that new Killer Season. Movie in stores April 25th. Killer Season, the album, in stores May 9th. It's about that time for killing these niggas again. But first, let's get this money.
Okay. Writers, Dipset, 40. We getting money over here, man. I don't know what y'all doing over there. I don't know what y'all doing. JL Writer, hustling back in the building. GLD, what's good? Saga, Plat, yo, that's word buzzer. What? I swerve, cousin. And that 2006 like it's worth nothing. Got these birds bugging. Wow. I'm on first stunting. With no stick shift, just the reverse button. That ass the mark. But I ain't Hollywood hater. No, I'm still serving them like a volleyball player. Here you go. Spare 8's keys. The year chase me. You need to meet me at staircase B. Second floor, I'm pitching them. You ain't never see hard. Never. You little creep stars. You niggas need jobs. Word. I do the scene large. Bottles after bottles. And what? Then dismiss the case like a judge on a weak charge. Give me another one. Peep R. Scrap of this shit is nothing. You actors are in the cuffin'. These stragglers are disgusting. Ask them more how I'm bubbling. Spray more alcohol around than a barber. After he finish cutting, I'm getting money.
Get money, get mugger, get money, we get mugger. Get money, get money, get mugger. 40. I dress gully, vest with the fresh scully, legs buggy, no cologne, cause I'm smelling like fresh money. You better tell Dunny, we never was sell bunky, so you can't hold nothing but shells, get 12 from me. Probably go to jail, praying like help dummy, while I'm diddy bopping out, waving like gel funny. I get locked up by 12, say around 12:20, call me Slater in streets, get saved by the bail money. Then I ice grill a judge, cause it just felt gully. Leave an 8 nigga bloodies, what I call a red monkey. Yeah, the champion cheering, man of the year when I go to the store, copping with the mannequin wearing, serving grams to your parents. I get the ounce flipping, I admit, I'm the reason shit in your house missing. I'm in your spouse kitchen, making other figures with dick in the mouth like killer. I'm getting money, nigga.
Okay. Writer, I'm back. Yes, sir. What it do to tell these niggas? What it do, pimpin'? How much money we getting? What it do, pimpin'? Don't be mad at us. What it do, pimpin'? Dipset, yo, your shines are simple, mine's offend you. Wow. Yours bling bling, mine should dingle. You don't know the grind I'm into. Check the rows I floss, yeah I put them on. But what? The shits keep going off. I'm glistening gold, wristery froze, boogers all in my rings, and I ain't digging my nose. No. Too much digits to fold. What I'm spending is old, but I still am at your chick and tell a pigeon like yo. Fix your face, ho. Why? Cause I say so. What part don't you understand? I'm getting pesos. They know not to stun on me with some liquor. I'll buy out the bar just for me and my niggas. Nobody drinks. Look, fam, that's the truth. I had a whole club sipping cranberry juice. You hungry in the rear. My money in the air. I don't know what y'all doing over there, but look.
shit to a boss. I entertain, man. This shit a text right off. H-Town to Harlem. They hollin' Slim the Man. I'm 145th with J.R., Jim, and Cam. Shopping till I drop. Buying up the block. The Babe Stowe and Soho is my next stop. Then I'ma fuck with Puff. I'll go fuck with Russ. It's Dipset and Boss.
I mean, what is there to say, man? My music speaks for itself. Shouts to my man Slim Thug, H-Town. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy JL Writer, AK Serious Business. Y'all cannot fuck with me, man. And I'm gonna prove it to y'all, man. You know how? Anybody fuck with us is getting shot down, straight up and down, man. JL Writer, man, I said it. Let's get this shit poppin'. Okay. Writer. JL Writer, that is. Dipset. Jaja. G.O.D. Yes, sir. 40. Writer's block, man. Yo, know why they hate the dips. I paper thick, major chips, latest whips, gated kicks, the Maury's with the gated like tips. 400. You was paperless, canaries on your neck. What? We would aim to flip, turn into your P.O. and take your piss. Man, you make me sick. You will never make it prick. You know that word swagger? What? You ain't got a taste of it. I cake, bacon mix. 8K, say the slick, talking full coffins where you lay, stay and sit. Like Mayday, I'm hit. Give me to a hospital. This is what imposters do. To get at me's impossible. I am beyond war. We let them arms pour. Type of ammunition they came and got Saddam for. Got the bomb raw. Need product straight to me. I chop and break up keys. When I'm copping.
This is some good shit right here.
Classic. You heard?
That's a pound.
You heard that? He said I gotta take a peek. That's literally what just happened. Anyways, yeah, we were just talking some crazy shit. I really like some crazy shit had happened in these podcast days. I had to be the corner man for Benzino.
Right past that.
My boy was the cut man.
You know how weird that shit was for me? By the way, y'all are the second people to smoke at the Danza Project, just so y'all know.
Second.
Yes, sir.
Shouts to Bobby Smurda for opening the doors for niggas like us. You heard?
No, he made it possible, man.
But
He made it possible.
Niggas made it possible.
This podcast shit, you don't never know what comes with it. I got into the podcast and shit because I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to start just making music again. And the music I would make is just for me. I don't give a fuck about anything else. I never cared to put it out or anything.
That's
I just
how I
wanted
feel.
to make music, right?
I just, whatever I think is hot is hot.
Yeah.
So this used to be a studio?
So I started creating a studio. And then Conway's brother, Shots, was with me. Shout out to Shots. He was like, what are you going to do with this room? I'm like, I'm building and this was at the last studio. And he was like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I'm building a studio. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll do a podcast and interview all y'all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people always told me I should do one of them, the blog. You know what I mean? Back in the day when they called it just blogging.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, maybe I'll just do that. And then that's how I started it. I had no idea all the shit that would come with this. I had no idea.
I had a fire setup. I mean, you know.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, like when you hear artists say that, I'm pretty sure I ain't the first one or the second one, but like they saying it for a reason. Cause a lot of different setups be like kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I feel like again, I got my own shit that I do, business, and like, how are you gonna bring somebody into a studio, in my opinion, where they don't feel absolutely comfortable in?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where if I'm highlighting something that you do and I'm benefiting from it, right? Why not make sure that it looks A1, like the shit's brought to you in 4K.
Facts.
You know, the audio's right, the room is right, the setting is right, the drinks are right. You know what I mean? The feeling is right.
TVs is up.
The paper is right. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I never want anybody to come up here and feel like, you know, I'm just like, it's just me making money off of them and shit like that. Like, for the artists that come up, that I'm helping them build their name, you know what I mean? Chop out, you know what I'm saying?
Talk that money shit.
But for the
I
artists,
thought we was gonna keep that on the low, but
nah, hell nah.
Let's talk the money.
Nah, hell nah. Like when it comes to bringing people up here,
That's real shit.
I like keeping it 100, just like you said.
Of course.
Everybody ain't coming up here and getting paid though, y'all.
Nah, hell nah. But
some people have to pay.
But for some people, I was just talking about.
People have to pay Danza. You hear me?
Yeah, I was just talking about this shit earlier. I'm like, you know what? For me, I'm not trying to bring an artist up here and just be like, nah, you just come up here and you be in a shitty position. They don't know where to go. You know, they ain't got their flight set up. You know, they ain't looked out for it. Because I'm taking you from your work. You said you write every day. Yeah. I had you on a plane all goddamn day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Studio. You know what I mean? Like I'm making sure that I'm compensating you for that time to bring you out here because this is an interview that I'm seeking out.
But I also seen your work, so you know what I mean. That's one of the reasons, like main reasons, really, that I really wanted to come out here. You know what I mean? All the other past freestyles and interviews and just to set up the way the camera work look. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So
shout out to Landon for that. That's my guy right there.
Camera work is epic.
Yeah, that's like one of the main things. If the camera is just like, you know, if the footage don't look right and, you know, just don't bounce, just don't look put together right, it's just like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, definitely.
Respect, I appreciate that. But yeah, so I never knew the shit that would come with this and how far it would go. I was just like, you know, we'll see what happens. Right. You know what I mean? I started off 100 and I didn't say that today, Landon. Damn it, Landon. What episode are we on today?
18.
118.
You know, how I knew that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Man,
Fred watched all them joints.
Crazy. They got to do research, man.
Early on, it was that shit that I'm looking at the viewer count, right, and it says like 1 viewer, no viewers. But I ain't give a fuck. I always knew like if I stay consistent, I'll be able to get there. But I never knew I'd be in the corner telling Benzino.
I mean, you doing numbers. Was like off camera, we was talking about the campaign shit.
Yeah.
And you were saying that you getting 120, you know, shit
without
like
campaigns.
That.
Yeah.
That's without campaigns. That's beautiful.
Yeah. When we Landon, run some goddamn campaigns, Landon.
Yeah, you know.
You're the guy, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Landon looking campaigns up right now.
Take a few tutorials, you know what I mean, on Google Ads and just learn how to put together the settings.
That boy JR be teaching himself ad campaigns.
Yeah. You know what? I tried it a couple times and it immediately like sent me a notice. Like,
yeah, because
damn near like cease and desist to me. Like you said this, you said that, you said this.
Yeah.
They were pieces of shit.
Especially like Instagram and shit when you launch your campaigns through them. I remember I couldn't even put up my last freestyle. I had said something about Trump. It wasn't even in a bad way.
Oh, you can't.
But it was like political. It was like, we can't run this ad.
And I trolled and just for like a video, the intro to one of the videos I was trolling. I was riding around with the MAGA hat.
Oh man.
Yo.
That's messy.
Yo, you
why you do
listen,
that?
Because I'm a piece of shit. Yo,
you went crazy.
YouTube immediately canceled all that shit.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna
They got like a good 5 episode range where they were like, you can't have anything on.
Lie, man.
You could do like a Trump shirt or something.
I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Not the hat, not the mega hat.
I ain't gonna hold you. Is that hat? Is that hat in this room somewhere?
Nah.
That
hat got retired.
Nah, because in the beginning the hat was wild and the hat was like, I mean, out of line.
That hat is no good. That hat got Kanye in this mess right here.
Yeah.
Nah, but
this is before I was actually doing podcasting.
I fuck with Trump.
Me too.
I'm gonna be real with you. Over all these presidents, I fuck with Trump.
Me too.
But you rock with Trump though?
I don't rock with the MAGA hat. I rock with Trump.
I like this
fuck
talk.
with Trump.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
I fuck with Trump. No, it's not
No,
the
it ain't.
same
It ain't.
thing.
It ain't.
How is the MAGA hat
because
different?
I think
the
MAGA has ended up representing something else.
I'm talking about that MAGA hat is attached to a certain crowd that I don't
But it's a
agree
crowd
with.
he built.
But it's
He started it. It's like a cult. He started the cult.
That's like me. That's like
I
you saying,
completely
yo,
agree
bro,
with what
you
he's
got
saying.
fans in Utah. Them niggas be banging J.R. Ryder gang and all this other dumb shit.
You started it.
I don't start it.
You
Like, I just
condoned
put out
it.
music.
It's like, but you
that don't
could.
make any
I
sense.
completely agree with what he's saying. That's a different.
If you shouting them out, shout out to the J.R. Ryder
be
gang
real
in
with you,
Utah.
bro.
The people that decided to
You
make
my
the MAGA
brother,
hat
so
dope.
I know you not political. So I know you don't really know too much about Trump besides the surface. I know you didn't scratch. I know you didn't go below the surface. I'm telling you, just do your research and you'll understand why Trump is better than a lot of these niggas that's out there. Period. Especially Biden. That nigga's Sleepy
Listen, as
Joe.
as far as I know,
Hey, we gotta sleep.
falling all over the place. He ain't even drunk.
What happened, Landon? They canceled the podcast?
Oh yeah, I'm wild.
Yeah, they
I'm
took
wildin',
it. Nah.
I'm wildin'.
Hey, shit.
I'm
I think
wildin'.
we're far enough in where they won't catch it. Because they only do their review for so long.
I was about to say something, but thank God y'all called me though.
Nah, but I ain't gonna hold
Nah,
you.
say
I
it.
didn't remember
Shit.
because
It's too late now. Say
I'm
it.
not facing the screen, so I forget.
Don't
I
not
feel
say
like
it
I'm
now.
having
It's a
conversation.
wrap.
Fred is not really political.
See,
like
I don't
that.
see. All right, cool. So you could say they were saying Trump is good because of the bread, right? He was cutting the stimulus checks, the fucking PPPs, all the other. The bread was coming in for people.
I think it was good before that though.
I'm not talking about
But
that.
hold on, but I'm saying people like him because they said, "Yo, when he was in office, we was getting bread, we was doing this."
No.
People say that. Hold on,
See what
let
I
me just
said?
go.
Like, he just
Hold
knows
on, let me
the
just
stuff.
go.
Yeah, we'll let him
but
get
the Trump that I was seeing is the Trump that talk about the border, keeping Spanish people, Mexicans away from here, kicking everybody out, groping chicks, grabbing them by the pussy,
Yeah,
like that type of shit.
You never grabbed the joint by the joint? It's like, what? You knocking him for that?
Yeah, yo, I can't knock him for that. Word. I can't knock him for that.
You can't knock him for
No, bro.
Come
We're
on
gonna
now.
start with that. We're gonna start with that, bro. You
All right,
got
let
a
me-
problem with that?
No, let me just ask you.
I'm asking you.
Can I ask
do
you
you
something?
have a problem with that?
You think Obama grabbed
Do
the
you
joint by
have-
the
no,
joint?
no, no.
Yes, he
fuck all
did.
that.
Yes, he did.
Man, how you think he had kids?
Obama grabbed the joint by the joint,
got
though.
kids,
Absolutely.
nigga.
Yo,
What the
boy,
fuck?
yo, boy.
He had to grab
How
him
you
by
think
the
he
joint.
picked up Michelle?
It's like,
First of all, the person joint that he was grabbing didn't want to be grabbed.
Yo, bro.
That's what they was saying. That's what they was making it seem like. That's
he
a
was
fact.
because he was talking. That was locker room talk, and they were
Fred.
talking. They were talking about. He was talking to his boys about that shit. He was like, "You just got to grab him by the pussy."
He's talking. He's talking that talk. It's
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
would say,
yeah.
nigga, you just gotta do such and such.
I'm
whatever
sorry.
You
I don't think I
into.
ever say that, though. I probably say I smack her on the ass or something.
That's the
I
same
said way
shit.
worse
That's
shit.
not the
goddamn
same
it.
thing, though.
He's saying what he would do.
Not the same
He
thing,
don't
though.
like ass, nigga. The bitch he running up on grabbing the coochie got a flatty.
Yo.
She probably a dummy.
He said she got the
snow
flatty.
bunny with
Yo.
the flatty. It's all good.
Yeah, that's all he got to grab.
So he just grabbed.
He gotta grab the front.
So he grabbed the front like it's the back.
It's the same
Nigga
thing.
grabbing the front like it's the back. That's why it's
same
against the
thing.
law. That's
Nah,
against the
nah.
law in certain places.
Nah.
In certain places, never grab the front.
But anyway,
So you're
that
saying
probably-
don't do the YK Osiris.
That's why they go. Come on, bro. It's
But
like,
nah, listen, he's a dope. I mean, compared to a lot of other people, as far
I'll
as
say this.
presidents.
I'll say this, and I think this is the best way I'll put it with everybody when I speak about this shit.
before let me throw
Go ahead,
this.
go ahead,
hold on,
go ahead.
Let me throw this one. No, let me throw this one more. Let me throw one more jump in. What about when he was? What about when he was donating tissue to the Spanish people?
I just spoke about this earlier.
Look, when he was donating tissue to the Spanish people and he was shooting
bro.
it like it's
That's
like there
how
was
you know
jump
he don't
shots.
know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about.
You remember
Yo,
that?
Fred, you don't know what he's
can I
talking
You
tell-
remember that? Am I bugging? Am I
You just
bugging?
said
Dude, that
he
was in
was
Puerto
dope.
Rico.
He was shooting in
Fred.
Puerto Rico, your hometown.
Fred,
He was
you
shooting.
just said-
He was shooting bounty tissue like it was 3-pointers, like Steph Curry.
But guess what?
Tissue.
But what was-
Come on, bro.
Huh?
He was donating tissue?
He was donating bounty, right? That's what.
No, he
They were-
wasn't.
What was it, bro? Well, I
They
don't know. What was
It
it?
wasn't really donating it. They needed it, right? Like
Yeah.
they were.
No, not tissue, bro.
No,
Just-
it was
it was
like
tissue.
paper towels or some shit,
was-
right?
It was
was a
tissue.
hurricane or something.
Bounty.
Yeah. But let me tell you something.
Yo, bro, it was bounty
But
tissue,
but
bro.
I will say this. The people that were trying to grab that shit were literally, like, it was just that he had it there, he threw it out, and they make it in the media like, oh, you know what I mean? He's playing them. No, first off, they came out there in relief and they brought a boatload of shit for him, literally, to bring shit out for him. He's talking, he's trying to get the votes. He's an 80-year-old dude, literally, that he's sitting there fucking throwing the shit out. But guess what? When he was throwing that shit, you ain't seen them people fighting for that shit?
That's why, because you're tossing it. If
But
you was handing
that
it,
doesn't
yeah.
mean there
If you
wasn't-
was- yo, bro, have you
that
ever
doesn't
seen,
mean there wasn't a
Have you
boatload of
ever
it.
seen niggas handing out turkeys like this? Like this. Yo, catch it. And he just catch it. Oh, shit. And you
Look,
playing around.
I agree with you in the
It's
sense.
serious. They're like this. Yo, I hope you can feed your family.
Yo, bro.
I agree with you in the sense of like, he did some wild. It looked wild,
Yo,
but
bro.
it's not like
Is.
it's
You
not.
80
Fred.
years old. You shooting.
It's
your
not
Fred,
like it's
Fred,
not like they
Fred.
didn't have a boatload of shit that they just brought out
Fred.
there for them too.
But
So
you
what do
shooting
you-
tissue like you
So
got
you
10
rather,
feel
you
you.
only got
Fred,
10
Fred,
rolls
so
in
you
a
rather Biden, Joe Biden?
No, I'm saying Joe Biden. He mad old. He mad sleepy. But he'll hand me the tissue in my hands.
Bro, that
That's
nigga was.
And he'll rub your balls
He'll
too.
fall.
Yo, come on now.
What you doing, nigga?
I don't know about
He
it.
rubbed
talking
kids.
about
He
Gropey
touched
Joe.
kids. Yo, bro,
He
you don't
rubbed
know about
kids.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see
You
what
You
don't
ain't see the
know
shit that
about
just went
nothing.
viral about Eva
That
Longoria?
nigga loved the little
I didn't
kid.
see that, bro.
He hit.
I ain't gonna
Yo,
front,
bro, that
Yo,
was-
he was just with Eva Longoria
Nah.
the other day. The other day.
Eva's a
gave her a-
grown ass woman.
He gave her a hug and he went. She grabbed his hand. And
Oh, yeah, that was new.
That's
That
a
was
grown
new.
woman. What's
That
wrong
was
with
new.
that? Ain't nothing wrong.
Hey, you
Yeah,
just said it. You just said don't
said
grab
that-
her by the
that
pussy,
got
but it's
nothing to do
okay to
with the
grab
pussy.
her.
That got nothing to do with
But
the
he
pussy.
grabbed her by the titty.
Nothing to do with the
that you don't
pussy.
know titties.
But he grabbed her by the titties.
That was by mistake. He's old, bro.
No, it wasn't by mistake. That was all the
That
way
wasn't
on
by
purpose.
mistake. He
That
just
nigga be
fell.
sitting
Yo, he just
around-
fell on
Yo, you
stage,
see-
man.
yo, you see
All
when he
right,
was-
so you're making
Yo,
it worse. You
yeah,
want
I'm
to?
saying he's old.
Yo, you see when he was at the he was giving a speech and he was talking about how he was at the pool.
Yeah. They were rubbing on my
kids
legs.
rub his leg hairs up and they watch him come down.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Come
yo,
on now.
what the fuck?
What do you say to that?
You ain't see
Pause.
that?
Pause.
No homo. Like,
Hold on. So y'all want,
Right?
but y'all don't want to go like. There's a lot of stuff that Trump. Come on,
what?
bro.
Trump ain't never said
Like
no
seriously,
shit like
dog.
that.
But I will.
Seriously,
Bro, I'm
dog.
gonna be
For
real
real
with you.
though.
Can we
For
talk
real.
about this though? Can we
You talking about
real
an
quick,
80
real quick,
yo,
real
yo,
quick,
yo,
real
yo,
quick?
You talking about an 80-year-old nigga that don't even remember
when
what
you
he's
Trump-
talking
yo,
about.
Bro, when you look up Trump, like Google back to the you look up Joe Biden back in the day, you're gonna see racist shit, weird shit. You look up Trump, you're gonna see him in a video with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Fuck are you
I was
talking
about to say
about?
Trump was the coolest
What are you
motherfucker
talking
before he
about?
started
You
running
gonna
for
see him
shit.
on the Martin show or
But
something.
why do
nigga.
you
What the
think
fuck?
the
This nigga
the
crazy.
laws now that are passed for crimes? That was Joe Biden that helped pass those laws that said these animals shouldn't be out here. These animals. They don't want. He said, "I don't want these animals." But this is a real.
crime and all
This is
that
a
shit.
real like crime reform.
Who was the one going border crazy?
Wait, time out. The board. But
What?
yo, don't forget.
Who was the one going border
Yo,
crazy?
bro.
That was Trump.
Yo, bro. If
I don't.
you
I
ran
don't
the
want to get
country-
so far
hold on,
into
hold on.
it.
If you
but
ran
you
the
do
country,
realize
if you
I'm
ran
not.
the
I'm not going to
country,
do
you
it.
let
I can't do it,
everybody
Landon. I
come
can't
in?
do it.
No, but I won't be
What is
specific.
wrong
What do
with
you
you?
mean? I won't be specific. There's
When
a lot
you-
of borders
hold on,
everywhere.
Fuck.
Everything he
Yo,
said, just so
listen,
you know,
Fred.
by the numbers were facts.
Fred, forget being the forget being
Obama ain't
Trump.
say it.
Yo, Fred, forget being Trump. If you the president in DR, you the president in Europe, anywhere, you have to protect the borders because if everybody come in, then it's like everybody coming into this crib.
I understand that, right?
Wait.
But
Tell me about
understand
this.
that.
Can
I understand
yo,
that.
I'll
but-
let y'all go. Can I get
All
one? I want to get one. Now the is it Texas, right? That's saying get in the boat. You could go to their state,
What?
right?
Wow.
Or get in the bus. You could go to their state.
Oh, I heard
and they're
that.
dropping people off.
I heard that.
Right? Why are these? And I don't want to get crazy political, but let's talk about it for this portion. Why are they taking them and putting them in buses and taking them and saying you go to a Democratic state, and now all of a sudden the Democrats are saying, oh, this is bullshit. Why are you letting them in my state?
Yep. It's like a political thing.
Why are they saying that? Why are they upset about it? If they're good for it, if they're saying, okay, just flood into Texas, when Texas is saying, okay, we're gonna give them bus fare, we're gonna let them get in the bus because you guys want them
Didn't
in our
they drop
country,
off some in
and they're
front of
dropping them
Nancy
off in New
Pelosi?
York and other places. They're saying we don't want them here. How rude of you to bring them here.
That's a fact.
What does that mean? Why don't they want them there? If they're talking all that shit, why does
I ain't gonna front. Fred don't got his diploma though. I ain't gonna lie though. Like you asking him some hard shit.
yo,
man.
Like, we gonna
Can we-
get back to
Yo,
rap.
yo.
let's get back to
Yo.
rap 'cause we're getting
Shout out
banned.
to the homie. Shout out to the homie Sleepy Joe. You heard?
I can't shout out Sleepy.
Shout out to
Joe.
the homie
You
Sleepy
wildin'.
Joe.
That nigga just felt like 4 times.
I'll tell you what, too. Yeah, I'll tell you what, too. Everybody
Just know,
fucked
God
with.
forbid Joe die right now. You're gonna say rest up
Everybody
to the
fucked
homie,
with
man.
Trump
They're
until
gonna
he
say
started
rest up
running
to the
for
homie.
president.
Joe was that deal.
Everybody
That nigga don't
fucked with
even-
Trump until he was running for president.
Nah, yo, Trump is that dude. Though.
Everybody fucked with him until he started running for president. Everybody.
Trump when
he was the illest in the hip
When
hop
Trump
scene.
was in, nigga, stocks was lit. Everything was lit. Like what? Stocks was definitely lit. I don't
That's
care
true.
what nobody
It
said. Stocks was
That's why
lit,
you like
nigga.
him
What the
so
fuck?
much.
Stocks is in the
I know that's
mud.
why you like him so much.
Stocks
Nah, you know why? You know why I
It was
like
the
him?
money. Anybody
You know why I like
that
him so
him,
much?
that when he was president is because of the money.
It's because of everything.
Because
nigga.
of the money.
I think it was a
Ukraine,
lot of
nigga.
shit,
What the
yeah.
fuck you think he
That
gonna?
was-
You think he
that was-
gonna give Ukraine $500 billion, nigga? The fuck is wrong with you? You crazy? You got. Yo, nah. We ain't even gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
It's gonna get too crazy.
We could talk about this
Fred,
off air and
Fred
shit
don't
like that.
know
But
too
you,
much.
it's
I'm
real.
gonna make him look crazy like six, 7 times. You know what I
You're just
mean?
gonna look like you need a MAGA
All right,
hat.
so let's get to some real shit. Some
You
real
gonna
shit.
have him bring the MAGA hat and just put it over the Dipset hat.
Let's get to some real shit
let's
that
get
I
to the
want to
rap.
talk about. And we're going to get back to the music. For those of you that are just now tuning into the Danza project, because we might have to cut that shit out because YouTube might,
is a-
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold
YouTube might really start saying this video is
They
fucking
shadow
banned.
ban the shit out you.
Hell yeah.
You
But
gotta
I-
take out the whole political part. Once
Yeah,
you say Biden, Trump, gone.
hell
No,
yeah.
what you say? What you say? Hat.
Word.
Yo, you say MAGA, nigga.
Yeah.
What? It's quiet.
You can't say shit. We're already banned, right? The shit says 0 viewers, copyright. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But nah. But what I really want to talk about, as far as questions are concerned, and again, I'm not like super into questions, but the shit that I want to know personally that bothered me, real shit, as a fan, Locks versus Dipset. I feel like I wanted to see J.R. Ryder on stage. I wanted to see Hell Rell on stage.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
You asking me? Like,
Yeah.
We was in the building.
we was there. I mean, honestly, it went. Who set that up? That was Triller.
Yeah.
So yeah, that went through Jim or Cam. Shout outs to Jim and Cam. But yeah, they set the show up, and I spoke to Jim probably like a week before they put the whole list together. But it was last minute, so I mean I wanted to be up there. You know what I mean?
And I know they told a lot of people to get off stage early on.
It was honestly, it was like it was chaotic. It definitely was chaotic. It was crazy, but it was more of a last minute thing. Like I feel like the Locks really took it serious. Like
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was wondering how you
they
felt
really
about it.
they shouts to Kiss, shouts to the whole Locks, but like they you know what I mean?
That you know what that is? That's a perfect comparison. You said Big K and Mook. Why I feel that way?
Wow.
I feel like Locks they took it super serious and they were well prepared.
Locks is
About to
Big
say
K.
Locks is Big K. Yo,
No,
yo,
wait,
this
pay
gonna-
attention.
yo,
Pay
this gonna
attention to
get
what
his
I'm saying.
band. It's gonna
Nope.
get his band.
Pay
Yo, this
attention.
gonna get his band.
Pay attention to what I'm saying.
Yo.
Pay attention to what I'm saying.
Nah.
I'm not comparing the two. I'm saying when you asked me why I felt the way I felt about who won, I felt that it was how serious one person took it. You know what I mean? And what they intended to do with it. That's it. That's the only difference.
I watched some of that battle.
But I'ma be
Mook
real with
was
you.
serious.
I feel like Big K is whole. Like I feel like Big K really took it.
We
as
not gonna-
everything
we
is
gonna-
on
we
the
ain't
line,
gonna
and that's
get-
it.
We giving
Big-
that battle too much promo. But look,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
gonna talk
okay, you're
about
right, you're right.
The verses.
Okay.
As far as the verses, like, the Locks got that. But just because pretty much, I mean, they're a real group. With Jim and Jewels and Cam, it's like more of a label. It was like a lot of the songs that was done, it was more of
Solos from solos. and shit.
it was solo. Not to say that it's like, I'm trying to give excuses of the Locks they take the pen more serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly. But Cam is top 10 to me. Best rapper of all time. But like, that's what they do. Like live performance, no 2-track, no ad-libs.
That's the difference. In my
That's
opinion,
the
I feel like it would have
difference, like-
definitely changed everything.
But Cam is from that cloth. Not to
Yeah.
say Jewels and Jim is not. It's
That's what I'm
just
saying. I
Cam
think
is
only
from
the
that
production.
era.
In my opinion, I feel like it was only what made the big difference was only the production. Of
Remember
it.
though.
Just having a beat versus having a beat. with the
Remember
words.
that Cam didn't do none of his solo shit.
Yeah,
He did Dipset records.
I saw that, and they spoke
And
about that.
even his solo records was from the Dipset era. He didn't do nothing from SDE, Confessions of Fire, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, Locks got that fair and square. You know what I mean? They more of a.
They were
Like
prepped for it.
we both was cult followings, but I just felt like Dipset was more of a like.
But guess what? At the end of the day, what it was history.
History. No, it definitely was.
No, you couldn't not watch that shit.
That shit definitely.
That's something I could still watch
today
a few times, like a track. You know what I mean? Like I could sit there and listen to that whole shit. That shit was fun.
And also, by any means, we was a part of history. Shout out to Triller. We was definitely in the building.
Oh yeah. I definitely.
I knew you were in the
We
building.
there by all means
spoke about
necessary.
it a few times in the past, but yeah, I was there. I was supposed to perform, but you know, I spoke to Jim, and Jim had met up with Cam. It was a last minute thing, I don't want to make it. I don't really like to tell a story because I don't want to make it sound like I'm throwing them under the bus, like they was underprepared. But I feel like at the time, you got to remember with verses, it was more of a celebrational thing.
Yeah,
where it's like, you know, you've seen legends like Babyface and different artists come up there, and it wasn't aggressive.
Yeah, it wasn't groups having a battle against each other.
Yeah, it wasn't a battle type of thing. It wasn't
that was the first one.
Who's nicer? It was more of a, yo, you remember this record? Oh, this is the shit. You know what I mean? But I feel like with Jim and them, they came into it like, they was popping shit, but I don't feel like they came into it where it's like we battling each record. Yo, we gon'. And I feel like I told Kiss the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? I spoke to Kiss and seen Kiss, like, what's that? Like, how long after that? Probably like a few months after that. You know what I mean? But anyway,
shout out to Kiss.
Shouts to Kiss. It was classic.
it really
like that.
was.
It was classic. Regardless to how you feel like it went, as far as, you know, yo, the Locks got that, or the, you know what I mean, whatever. It still was. It was dope. It was dope. I just feel like Cam could have performed. Cam had some solo songs that was like, if he would have, like, all right, the Locks did Banned from TV, I think, right?
Yeah.
Cam should have did
Banned
his
from TV,
verse.
Yeah.
Because to me, I love Kiss. I love Styles. To me, Cam, I'm from Harlem. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cam had the best verse on there. To me,
I'm a Jada Kiss fan.
I'm a Jada Kiss
You know what I'm
fan
saying?
too.
So, like,
I'm a Big Pun. Big Pun was on that.
Yeah.
I'm a Big Pun fan too. But I just feel like, this is before I met Cam.
I
Cam
think
had the best verse on
I
it.
think the production had a lot to do with it.
Of course.
As a viewer, you know what I'm
Those
saying? I think everybody was
classic
like,
records.
and then when Jada Kiss said it, he was like, oh, they got the words on the beat. We don't got the words on the beat. I think that was the main difference.
Nah, see, I ain't gonna front. That's hard.
I think that was the main difference, though.
To do that, that's hard.
Definitely
because
tough.
I watched I watched Drake do that the other day.
What, without the vocals?
With the vocals.
Yeah. I know. But I'm saying,
Like, that's how serious the Locks take it.
I think if y'all were even with that, I think a lot of people would have said they don't know.
Not y'all. I was in the crowd.
Yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? But
I do what I do.
got you, yeah.
Yeah.
But as fans, when we were watching Dipset versus Locks, when Jada Kiss said that, it was like, okay, yeah, because it is harder to
Jada
hear.
Kiss did that
it was
shit.
harder to hear from listening to it on the YouTube or the pay-per-view stream. It was way harder to hear when the lyrics were playing in the background than it was to hear Jada Kiss just rapping raw.
Yeah.
That sounded so much more clear. It sounded like there was echo in the room when you heard it with the lyrics in
It's
it.
just Jada Kiss is he's the epitome of a rapper.
Yeah.
Like, when you think of hip hop, rap, Jada Kiss.
Top 5 that are alive.
I mean,
and that's a
they could
soft
put
one
him like,
LP.
I would agree with it. It's like, all right, cool. That's going. If you put him, his picture pop up in the futuristic dictionaries and all that. When you look up rapper, the definition of rapper, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How
But,
hungry were you to like you're sitting there watching that shit?
I mean, I had got paid already for walking out the main event.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Michael Hunter.
Yeah, shout
he
out to
caught the
my
knockout
guy.
at the main event.
Yeah.
Probably like 10 minutes before the verses even
Yeah,
started.
before the verses.
He
and
knocked
shit,
the
so
person out, 5th round. JR, Rel walked him out to the ring, knocked the person out. They took the ropes off after the fight, took the ropes off the ring, and Cam and them got in the ring, and did the battle right
That's
there.
fire.
And we was like ringside, just like
Yeah, we walked to our seats after the performance. You know what I mean? And we
Just watched the whole thing. That shit was a
fight, and then
movie,
we
yeah.
watched it. Then we watched. I mean, I went backstage, chopped it up with Jim, Jewels, and shit. Everybody, and then I went back to.
I think that's the thing. A lot of people thought where there was an issue going on, and that's why you weren't on there. I think a lot of the
definitely
fans just
never
thought
was
that
an
shit.
if it was an issue, he wouldn't have been there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it never was an issue. It's just to be real with you, so much time has passed and certain things ain't go a certain way. So, not even that. Just in general, Cameron, Jim Jones, and Jewels, they had way more work than me out there as far as commercial wise. So they was always in the forefront when it comes to the label Dipset. You know what I mean? Like, when you want to listen to lyrics and you want to see, who the nicest and debate that, then you come look for me. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I didn't have no big records, but like, to be real with you, like they was the forefront of that. You know what I mean? I helped build it with them or whatever. But like, that's why I feel like it. What was your question? Just
Like,
to make sure I'm
did that bother you?
You said what?
What the fuck did I say? Of them being up there, right? Like you not being up there.
Yeah, like you was in the crowd watching.
bother
You
you?
said,
Oh
being up
no!
there.
It didn't bother me because I was supposed to perform or whatever. I spoke to Jim. Shouts to Jim, and he told me he wanted to put because I was on like Jewels called me for a Dipset reunion concert before that. Like I've been around, you know what I'm saying. But anyway,
reunion album.
say what?
He called you for the reunion album.
Reunion? No, I'm talking about Dipset reunion show.
Oh, the
with
show.
ASAP Rocky and everybody.
Oh yeah, okay.
But anyway, I spoke to Jim or whatever, and he like, yeah, I need you to come out or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna stay in touch, make sure, I know the details so I could pull up. And probably like 2 days before or 3 days before the verses, I called Jim, and he like, I just got to Miami. I'm about to go link with Killer, but we ain't even put the track list together yet. When I heard that, I'm like, oh damn, you know what I mean? It's probably it might be quiet. It's 3 days to the verses. They ain't put the list together.
So it's too late.
The specific question I asked actually was if there was tension between
Tension?
you.
No, it wasn't no tension. I don't know. Between me and who?
Yeah, no, because I feel like that's what people thought. The fans thought there had to be something going on.
That's why you wasn't a part of it. That's
yeah.
why they try to say. That's what he said.
Nah, hell no. Like us, those is my brothers. Like, you know what I mean?
I hate saying this, right? Because when you watch these interviews, a lot of people are like, I already knew that. But I did because I was talking to you when we were talking about because we almost had it where Jim was going to be up here the same day, J.R. Ryder's up here, and I was like, oh, and Fred looked at me like, you know what I'm saying? You trying it. You know what I mean? Like, you trying it. But I was like
Jim will be for it. I'll be for it too. It's just, I don't like.
For me, it would have been like,
certain
for me,
things.
it's like everybody's going to look at me like, you trying to get them 1 million views right there. You know what I'm
that'd
saying?
be dope. But Jim will be down. That's my nigga. That's my bro. It's just, I think like I used to do the same thing that fans do nowadays, where it's like you force a certain issue or you just make certain things up. Like I used to listen to Jay-Z and he was like the king of subliminals, and I used to be like, nah, he talking about this nigga.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
talking
You used to
about
tell me that he
nigga.
dissing Mace or
Yo,
he dissing this.
I'm
yo.
telling you, like they fuck with each other, but they don't fuck with each
Yeah.
other. Like, you know what I mean? Just just growing up listening to music to just my favorite artists or whatever. So I get how the public will look at certain shit, and everybody has,
They like to speculate and draw their own conclusions.
yeah, exactly. So but nah, it wasn't the reason why I wasn't on Versus wasn't because it was tension because we were supposed to be up there. It's just once I seen it was quiet last minute, I said, you know what? I had a connection with Triller, an investor we was fucking with, had plugged us or whatever. with my guy Michael Hunter. Shouts to Michael Hunter.
Yes, sir.
And we ended up walking out the fighter, performing, and still being able to be a part of the whole night because everybody that was in the building that night was there for the fight as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it still was a dope look. You know, even though like when me and Kiss talked about it afterwards, he like, yo, you needed to be up there, Ryder.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, nah, I wanted to be up there because after Jadakiss spit that freestyle, you know what I would have did?
Woo!
I told you. That's what I said a minute ago. I said, I ain't give you the hunger to be like, I already know.
Yo, but here's a real question.
But I'm
though.
gonna be real with you. When I heard
You think if JR got on the stage and right after Kiss did that, and then JR spit that shit, right? And they gonna go crazy, and then JR get off stage, and then the verses continues. You think Dipset wins?
No, it just
I think
helps.
you would have had to stay up there.
To do another rap?
Nah, it just helps.
I think, you know what
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you because listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I could freestyle and do some shit, right? It's gonna be some new shit or whatever. But like what Kiss did up there, that's an old freestyle. Like if you a hip hop fan, you know it.
You know it. Most of that building didn't even know it.
Joint. It's not a new
Most
joint.
of the people in the building, they thought it was new.
Like
but the
when
people
Kiss,
watching online, we
like
knew.
when Kiss said, "Yo, a lot of these rappers," I forgot at what point he said, "A lot of these rappers, damn, I forgot." He said something about my DNA is in you. Like if you was born a certain, he's really talking like he's the epitome of. I mean, when it comes to rappers, like
he was prepped. But I feel like that's something. So I personally feel, I don't know what would have happened, but I feel like if you were on stage and they start talking shit about the lyrics in the background, I feel like that would have made somebody like you come up there and be like, nah, don't even cut.
No, I would have been hyped.
I feel like you would have been like, don't even turn the beat on. I'm gonna just spit this verse down.
Yeah,
that would have been crazy.
Yeah,
That would have been
exactly.
crazy.
I feel like you would have done something
At the
like
Garden,
which would have changed the dynamic of it. That's what I'm saying. I feel like
That would have been legendary.
Oh, man, that shit.
They would have been thirsty
Legendary.
for somebody else.
Yeah,
like who
yeah.
else is going next?
Nigga,
Let's
Kiss
go.
would have even been saying, "Come on, JR, come on," like
Yeah.
trying to stop him. Like
That was like the first thing after I seen him after the verse. That's like the first thing he brought up. Like you should have been up there, nigga.
Yeah.
But nah, you know, it was still a dope night.
That's
though,
history.
Regardless.
It's
it was-
history.
just to be there, you know, everybody was in the building. Fat Joe, French Montana, ASAP Ferg. It was mad. It was like a whole big party. Like we
that was a New
was
York
in the
thing. That
Madison
was a New
Square
I ain't gonna
Garden.
lie. If you
smoking
missed
big
that,
blunts, like-
sorry though, because I know you wasn't there.
Nah.
Oh yeah,
I
if you
wish.
missed that, it's like that was not the one to miss right there. That
I
was
still got to watch it though. Thank God. Like
what?
if I didn't get to watch that like while it was on there live,
I
I'd
ain't.
been
That
mad
was the
about
Shout out
only
to-
people's
time, and
opinions.
probably the last time I smoked a blunt.
I was just about to
in
say that at
Madison
the
Square
Garden.
Like,
We was
the headphone cord so it ain't hitting the mics. I keep hearing that.
we had the whole Garden in smoke. Never seen
you
that.
got the Danza podcast to smoke right now. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm over there like,
Yo, my boy is out for
but,
the kitty.
but he's clutch though. He's not.
Oh, he's not?
See how that camera's on you? He's the one.
Oh, he
switching
do
the
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it do it with the voices.
Nah,
Okay.
you think he is? But he's
Okay,
sitting
that's
there.
crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
shout out to Lando.
Shout out to
He's not
Lando.
playing it. He knows what he's doing. He said he thought it was the voice. Now he's
For
not
sure.
playing. But that shit for a moment for me, and that's something that a lot of people wanted to know. Like, what's the tension? You know what I mean? And, you know, when Jared was locked up, he's writing records. Is there tension? Is he? Why is he? You know, why isn't he on the stage? Everybody wanted to see you on stage, but I think that's a testament to the lyrical ability because they're looking at the locks. There's no way they could be up there against the locks without fucking having Jared Ryder on stage with him. You know what I mean? So how's your relationship with everybody nowadays?
I fuck with everybody. I just spoke to Jim, Jewels. You know, shouts to Killer. Those are my brothers, man.
Shout out to
They
Zeke.
For life. Shouts to Zeke. Just spoke to Zeke on FaceTime the other day too. Speak to Rel every day.
Shout out to Duke.
I feel like
Oh yeah, Duke the God. Shouts to Duke the God.
Rel
We
and
just
Jared
lost
Ryder
on the
was
fucking
just his classic,
championship.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Rel Ruger. Shouts to
Double
Ruger.
trouble.
I got some shit called Double Trouble on my new album with Rel. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Shouts to Ruger. We gotta get him up here one time.
Y'all got a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah, me and my
You know what I'm
brother.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
You know how it be. You
You just are trying to not talk a lot of shit, letting
Nah,
brother,
just listen,
letting
man.
Big
I ain't
Bro
gonna
get all
lie,
of
man.
it.
There's been some websites that said I done killed him, man. Let's get it. You heard?
Oh yeah,
Let's get it, you heard?
I ain't gonna hold
Let's
you.
get it. Shout out to them websites, you heard? They said it was a couple albums ago I killed them.
Nigga said, well, when
I
niggas,
remember it.
When the nigga say
just
shout out
know-
to them websites,
just
you know
know
he lying.
nah.
It's like, what,
Yo,
who?
you know, just know.
Like,
but
who we talking about
Yo,
here?
and anytime I
I ain't never heard a nigga say shout out to them websites.
Yo, anytime I showed him the articles too, he like, yo, well, who wrote that? Like, he go to he say the editor, like the writer who wrote it. Like, come on,
I ain't
man.
gonna hold you.
y'all-
Nigga said
y'all-
shout out to the website.
They said I won, man.
y'all spit fire.
Yes, sir.
Like when I was talking to Chris, shout out Chris, and when I'm talking to Landon, I'm like, I'm gonna tell you because I got my 2 nephews, right, and I'm like these motherfuckers really spit though. There's a lot of people that really don't spit. And no, don't worry, I ain't trying to set it up right now. Where I'm like,
Yo, I felt like, I swear to God, I felt like
I saw the way both of y'all looked
in
at
my
me just now.
head. In my head, I'm like, yo, he's supposed to have an intermission.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna be real with you.
I know it.
Yo, bro, I saw it. I come from a hot 97 on air. You see live on the fucking wall, and that's how it happened. It's
Yeah.
like, yo. So this is why I wanted to talk.
Yeah, nah.
I've been.
I saw both of y'all like sit up in a seat like this motherfucker right now.
Frank gotta go
What's up?
first, so I'm already like,
real shit. I remember he speaking to Hot 9. I remember JR on Hot 9 rapping. He was going to Hot 9 rapping all the time, right? Just rapping on Funk Flex, K-Slay, everywhere. But one time he was like on Star and Buck Wild show. I think it's like in the morning. He had like a morning show. And Cam had JR rapping, like he rapped, but he was rapping for so long, it was time for them to do weather. They like, yo,
commercial.
yeah, no, it was
They
weather.
like, yo, cut his mic off. We gotta go to commercial.
Listen, man, listen. Don't listen to him. This is one of my memories. He don't remember all the radio. Trust me, right? He on the radio, he rapping. They like, yo, they trying to stop him. They telling Cam, can you stop him? Because we got to do the weather. Cam like, fuck that, keep going. They doing weather while he's rapping. They like, yo, so Wednesday it's gonna be, and he's still rapping. Like, keep going,
83 degrees.
keep going.
Yeah. That's crazy. Look at he got a whole different.
always
recollection
remember
of
that
it.
when you know what I
Gotta
mean?
be
When
ready.
you talk about
what
the
when they
webs-
say I'm nicer.
When you talk about the
What you mean?
websites, the websites.
Yo, you going? Should I name the websites?
Who the
What happened?
websites?
Nah, I was
nigga?
like, should I name the
You ain't
websites?
wanna name the
Come on.
websites. They gonna
Name-
call
name
you
the
All
out.
hip hop, holla at
They
me.
gonna
What's
call
up?
you- they
They
gonna
said I
call
was
you
nicer
out.
than Ryder. Yeah. All hip hop.
They gonna be like this. Listen, we fired.
Somebody
that
at
person.
All Hip Hop said
We
I bodied
fired the
JR on
person
one of the
that said
albums.
that.
So for you being the little brother of J.R. Ryder, because you already know what it was in New York, it was like because all around New York that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was it. It was Dipset. You know what I mean? Like that's like that Biggie and Pac beef. It don't matter what you feel like. You know I'm a Pac fan. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with Biggie super heavy, but
I'm a
I
Pac
was
fan, too.
So it was like Biggie Pac, Dipset versus the world.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So like you sitting there, J.R. Ryder's your big brother. You're spitting. How was that like for you?
Shit, at the beginning it was just like, damn, am I gonna be all right? Am my shit nice enough? And then
Are you good enough?
yeah. I mean, you not gonna let JR's not gonna let me just spit some whack shit. I mean, he's just gonna be like, bro, you're not gonna fucking embarrass me. Fucking, I can't put this on my album. What the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
know what I mean,
nah,
so
for sure.
it just happened to be like everything I was doing. Like, damn, this shit crazy. Damn, this shit crazy. Yeah, I'm putting this on my next album. I'm jumping on this. Yo, yeah, hell yeah, this joint.
That's fine.
I mean, like that. So.
Yeah, Fred always called me like, "Yo, I got this joint. Got listen. I gotta let you hear." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then it ends up being like 5 joints. Like, yo, bro, come on.
Yeah, because I got the studio in the crib too, though. So now we go at it every day. I call him. I'm like, yo, man, I got 6 records, man. Listen to these joints real quick.
And they're fire.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
nah, he got some
It's and I'm not talking about history. I'm talking about right now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
You
for
know what
sure,
I'm saying?
for
Like,
sure.
people, if you miss out, you missed out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
this shit's
nah.
fire right now.
Yeah, fuck, you know. if you jack the old music, that's dope. You know what I mean? But just this new shit that like my next shit. I got this new. Oh man,
that's what I wanted to get into. You took it, but now you got to speak. No. What's coming though?
Yeah, I got this. My next project is called I Really Rap 3. It's crazy. It's the third part of like the sequel that I started. I think 2017. I don't know if you remember the cover or if you've seen the cover. It's like a animated cover with like a bunch of different rappers. I don't know if you saw it.
Nah.
That was when the era when people was saying, talking about mumble rappers.
Okay.
Remember that era?
Yeah.
And then everybody was like making fun of mumble rappers. So he was.
No. Don't paint the picture for me.
That was.
Oh, don't paint the picture.
No,
for me.
it's just I had.
When you see the cover, you see mumble rappers.
Basically, I had my guy, put together.
Poor Landon.
He's a dope graphic designer. He put together this cover. And I told him, just put me in the middle of, because I wanted to recreate Lil Yachty's cover.
Okay.
Lil Yachty was in a movie
Landon, throw this
theater.
shit up on the screen.
Go
Yeah.
on.
Throw it up on the screen. So
It's I Really Rap 1.
My boy.
really
I
Gone.
Really Rap. Just
I really rap.
really
J.R.
rap.
Writer, I really rap. Get the cover up.
I got the new, but I'm going to show you. You're going to see the first cover, though. The first
He's
cover
about to show you the new cover.
Complex, this shit, this shit
ask him
went
to see that.
viral when it first
I
came
do want
out.
to see the new cover.
He's about to show it to you. He's so hyped. Look.
Yeah.
Send it over to Lando.
You got the big curved screen. You don't got the fast internet.
Nah, it's fast. It's right there.
Yo, so tell me, those not all mumble rappers, man?
Shouts to what's his name? It's my guy.
Who?
Riff.
The nigga that was mad?
Riff.
Riff Raff. Shouts to Riff Raff.
He responded.
Because
He said something.
He responded and he was cool about it.
Danny Brown was mad.
Danny Brown wanted to get. I don't know. He wanted static
Danny
with me
Brown
over
was
the
pissed
phone.
off.
He like, yo, y'all don't even know who that nigga is.
Yeah.
But like, it's all good though.
Lil
So,
Uzi, is it? Who's the female?
Lil Uzi? Where you see that at?
No, I thought that was over on the left.
Baby.
Oh, Bad Bobby or whatever.
But I didn't know who she was. Like, I didn't really know who these people was.
I ain't gonna hold you. Rest in peace. I didn't know you had XXX on the joint.
Nah, I didn't really know who these people was at first. I just said, yo, just put together man rappers that look crazy. And put
Yo, what? Yo, what?
It's like, yo, what you?
And look at your face in the cover.
I just wanted to just express the state of hip hop on how I felt like I was surrounded by as a rapper that represent what I represent. You know what I'm saying? But
The names are up there, actually.
Yo, that's crazy. I just looked at that. They
Yeah.
got you had Kevin Hart.
Nah,
You got Black up
Yeah.
there, though?
I didn't post that.
Yo,
I don't know who that is.
Yo,
It does
I thought
say
Black
Lil
was
Uzi.
nice.
Who
I
posted
think
that?
Black's nice.
Yeah, I thought Black was nice.
I ain't post that. Who posted that?
I
I
don't
did
know.
not post. I don't
That's
even know
genius,
this
nigga. Them,
Genius,
they
yeah.
dead ass, nigga. Genius is serious, nigga.
Yo, bro, I don't even know nobody named Black. Besides my man Money Handsome. Shouts to DB with
Black-
Jim Jones.
Black-
That's my guy.
Black's fire.
Nah, I don't even know him though.
We're gonna put him on after.
Yeah, it's all
It's because
good.
Black is an R&B artist, though. He's a rapper. Don't get me wrong, he can rap. I don't want to diss him, but he's more of an R&B artist now.
If you was to say I'm more than I would just quit rap.
What do you mean? You?
Yeah, if you said I was more of an R&B,
I was talking about Black, not you.
I know.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying, like,
No,
so
Black
he's
is an
better-
R&B artist,
He's
period.
better than okay. He's
Period.
better at R&B than rap.
Way better.
Okay.
He could rap, though, is what I'm saying. But he's an
I
R&B
don't
artist.
think it was based off
It's gone.
of music.
I need
It
you.
was-
Could we?
it's more based
Did
off
anybody
of-
ever see the new cover?
The new cover? No.
Nobody. Could we see it?
I can let you see it.
Okay. But the world can't see it.
Yeah.
He could let you see it in the world to see your face.
Okay.
I don't put it out there yet. I just really take everything like, hold on. Shit.
Dead ass serious. That's.
I want him to talk about his single, but I can see by his face he don't want to talk about it soon.
Yeah, no.
But why don't you talk about the shit that you got dropping?
Shit, nah.
And you got shit that people need to drop ASAP. They're taking too goddamn
Yeah,
long.
for sure. I got a couple shits dropping too, man.
You got. There's a
got
joint
some
with
shit.
Davies.
Yeah, I got a new single with Dave East. It's retarded. It's about to drop.
Play, nigga, preview some of that.
Nah. But look, right?
Scared.
I got this joint on Cash album that's about to drop too. That's retarded. I got my own project, but I'm dropping my single first.
What's the joint I just heard the other day? Who was it with? That there was the video for you. Like that shit needs to drop.
Oh, that's with Cash. That's off Cash
man,
album.
that
Yeah,
shit is
we
fire.
shot that in L.A. Yeah,
That shit is fire.
that was really like. You see how I be saying
Yo, for those that don't know too, shout out Fred Money.
sure.
You really need to understand this shit. Fred is
I do what I
the
do.
Danza project.
I
Y'all
do
need
what
to
I
know
do,
this shit.
man.
He be looking out. He be like, yo, this artist is out there.
Teamwork,
This is-
teamwork make the dream work. You heard?
Sure.
I need y'all to know that.
For sure. I'm definitely a team player. Anybody that know me, man.
The realest.
For sure.
You still looking for the cover?
No, he thinking about if he should show it to you or not. Like, yo, dead ass. He like, yo, nah, I don't know the way the cameras is set up.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But yo, that for me, that I think that like whole shit answers everything that everybody wanted to know. It's like a lot of people are wondering what's going on with Dipset. And so that the final question I got of all questions that I had was, are we gonna see a Dipset reunion all the way?
Oh, reunion with everybody? Yeah. Like, what you mean?
Is that possible?
You know they did that like seven times.
They did Dipset
Nah,
reunion
I mean,
albums.
like-
You mean like with everybody?
Yeah,
With Kim?
I fe-
With, you saying with me, Hal Rel, 40 Cal?
everybody.
No.
Never.
No.
It's a sad day.
With everybody?
Yeah.
No.
Because that's what we all want to see.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think the people do want to see a Diplomatic Immunity 3. With
Yeah,
everybody?
yeah. But
Yes.
honestly, it
Yeah,
would
that's
start.
part 3
It
though?
would have to start with Kim. If Kim definitely not involved,
It's over.
It's quiet.
Nah.
Kim's
That's a fact.
killing
Shouts
it.
to Kim
Kim's
because he
killing
killing
it
them
in
with
the-
the sports with
yeah,
the
yeah.
sportscasting.
That shit is so
Like-
goddamn fire.
Cam
So
don't
that's
Cam don't
another
give a
reason
fuck.
why I
props.
say no.
Yeah, Cam
Yeah.
don't give no fucks about a Diplomatic Immunity 3. It's
Kim,
like,
yo, Kim is
Ooh, that will make history.
Kim
He
is
don't
a
care. That don't excite him.
trendsetter. Like he don't, especially if he feel like, yo, I'm in a different pocket right now. I'm killing them. It's quiet for rap. That's how you
Listen,
go.
I know Cam's killing it. I want
He'll
Cam to
make
come
you
up here.
feel like rap
Cam's
is
talking
over
about
with.
in order to come up there, my boy. You know what I mean?
That boy need a bag, man. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
blame him. He litty. He litty.
Yeah, and I fuck with the like him and Mace. That's a perfect fucking setup right there. Them two.
Yeah, hell yeah, that should be
Man,
hilarious.
I never thought that ever since they dissed each other. You know what I mean? It was that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know how long ago that was, but that shit was fire.
Probably like 10 years ago.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, but they was like best friends 20 years before that.
Playing basketball.
Yeah,
He
they
posted
was
up
high
that
school.
video with Mace mad because he ain't passed it to him. Ooh, Mace was mad as a bitch. But yeah, as far as everything else is concerned, yo, if y'all was watching, I appreciate you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Everything we're about to do right now is exclusive. It's off air.
Yes,
sir.
You know what
sir.
I mean? So for the members that are watching and shit like that, if y'all are chopping out that bread, y'all gonna get these reviews. You're gonna get these videos way before everybody else gets to see them. So Landon, you know what to do. Cut that feed off.
Yeah.